Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Yeah?
Hey, Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay, who is this?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. You ever heard of it?
Maybe. How did you get my number?
Well, I got your number from a listener of ours, actually. They emailed us about you.
What?
Yeah, there's somebody who listens to our show, has been trying to get a hold of you, but you aren't calling them back, so they asked if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling them. Her name is Caroline.
Oh.
And you guys recently went out on a date.
Yeah.
Did you like Caroline?
She emailed you about...
Yeah, she liked you enough to actually email a radio show to get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling her back.
Oh,
That's a little bit of a compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I really was hoping that she wouldn't call me back.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't want to get a hold of her.
No, I do not.
What was so bad about the date?
I got myself into something I was not prepared for.
Really?
I'm guessing.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we met on this dating website, and, it's like they say, it's too good to be true, and that was one of the worst 2 hours of my life.
Oh.
Wait,
Why was it so bad?
the whole thing?
The whole thing, it just did not start out on the right foot.
She did tell us how she put you in a headlock at the end of the date and forced you to kiss her.
Oh, that was not fun, but I was over it way before that.
Really?
Really?
She swore that you kissed her back for like a long time.
To try to get her away, she was holding me.
You're like, all right, fine, I'll kiss you then. So at what point were you over the date with her then?
I was over the date within the first 10 minutes, I think.
How could you be over a date in the first 10 minutes? That means that you're not even giving somebody a chance.
No, well, we were going over the menu, and the whole time she's talking about how it's her cheat night and how she's got to get her macros and micros, and she just, every single item on the menu, she's talking about its nutritional, value.
Yeah.
And she goes into her bag and whips out this little blue pill, and she hands it to me, and I go, "What is this?" And she said, "It's a suppository probiotic."
Did you just...
A suppository probiotic?
For her or for you?
For me.
She wanted you to take a suppository?
I've known this girl for 11 minutes, and she hands me a pill and tells me to shove it up my...
What did you say?
I kept saying no, and she just kept insisting that I take it. She's like, "Here, try it. It's really good for you." And I'm like, no, thank you. So after I finally made it clear that I wasn't going to take it, she says, "Well, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom to take mine."
Oh,
So she
wow.
leaves, goes to the bathroom. I'm sitting there wondering if she's being serious, then comes back saying, "Oh, it's so much better. I feel so much better now. Let's eat. Let's have a fun date."
Describe that exchange to me again. It's one of the weirdest things I've ever heard.
She hands me this pill, and she goes, "Do you know what this is?" And I said, "No, I don't know what it is." And she goes, "Oh, it's a probiotic, specially designed to help promote healthy colon ecology or something."
It's colon digestion, if you were listening correctly.
What?
Hey, Kevin, that's Caroline. She's actually on the other line. Caroline, you were supposed to wait until I called you into the conversation.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't even wait. I was tapping my feet over here. Like, are you serious right now?
Oh, my God, really?
I was nice enough, first of all, to share my stuff. I mean, that's expensive stuff, okay? And it's for your digestion. It's for your health. I was just trying to be nice and share my knowledge and share what I know. And yes, it was my cheat night. And honestly, I wasn't going to ruin my digestion for a date, okay? Somebody that I only knew for 11 minutes.
Look, Caroline, if you want to go take a suppository, go right ahead. Go to the bathroom. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to encourage me to join in.
I know, but I was just trying to be nice, okay? You were asking me so many questions about fitness, and you were letting me talk about it.
No.
I got
You
really...
were talking about fitness incessantly, so I was being polite and asking you questions because it was obviously what you wanted to talk about.
Well, no offense, but how do you think my body got to look like this if I didn't do all of the things I was talking about? It's good for you. That's why I offered it in the first place.
It's gross. That's why I said no.
Carla, do you really not see a problem with asking someone to take a suppository?
Thank
I
you.
offered it, okay? I offered it. I was nice enough to pull it out of my bag. I let him know what it was about, what it was for. And those suppositories I make myself at home, okay? And I keep them in my bag whenever I know I'm going to have a cheat meal.
You make
nice
them
enough.
yourself?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I make them myself. What's wrong with that?
She makes her own butt pills. That's impressive, Caroline.
Homemade suppositories?
Yes, I make them myself because I'm trying to make a fitness line that I want to push, and this is like my baby. This is my number one genius idea, okay? So I've been working on it really, really hard.
So, Kevin, she was just trying to share her love of suppository supplements with you. That's all.
Why can't she push it at the gym? Why does she have to push it over cocktails?
I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, look, for my profile that I'm into fitness, I'm very heavy into it.
I'm not talking about the fitness. It's one thing to talk about fitness. It's another thing to try to get me to put a pill up my butt.
That is a
It's
good
not
point.
like I offered to put it in there for you. Okay? I don't understand what the problem is.
Hey, Kevin, would you like to go out on a second date with Caroline?
No!
Are you sure? You're positive?
Final answer.
I don't even want to go out with this guy anyway. Kevin, you are just not the person that I want at all in my life. So, no thank you.
Caroline, maybe in the future, just take it easy on the suppositories for like the first 20 minutes.
You know what? I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. So, I'll just make sure I look for somebody that is as into fitness as I am, and that's it. Like, I will not change myself.
All right.
I'll
Well,
bring those suppositories, and I'm going to make a lot of money.
You go, girl.
weddings are always fun, right?
Yes, I love weddings.
There's a young couple that's giving away their independence, and judging by statistics, will probably be divorced in 4.7 years. But other than that, there's the lonely people looking to hook up.
God, you have
There's
such a sour look at
The
weddings.
drunk uncle
Uh-huh.
sticking his junk in the punch when people aren't looking.
That's why it tasted like that.
And of course, there's always so many awkward moments at weddings. And Audrey is on the phone today because she wants to call a dude that she met at a wedding, and he was actually the cause of the major awkwardness at the wedding.
What?
Audrey, what's up?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Not too bad. So, the guy that you want to call today actually caused some drama at the wedding? Am I reading your email correctly?
Yeah, he definitely made an impression during the ceremony.
Please, please don't tell me that you're trying to get a call back from the groom.
No.
Okay, good.
He was actually doing the wedding video.
Oh, he was a videographer. So he wasn't even like a friend or anything. He was an employee.
Well, he's a friend of the groom.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
as his buddy was filming the thing.
Yeah.
All right. And your email said that something really awkward happened. What was that?
Well, when it came time for them to read their vows, he forgot to press record, and he had to have them repeat them, basically.
Shut up. He actually stopped them in the middle and said, I didn't get
Yeah.
that. Can you redo it?
Cut.
Yeah, it was super awkward. He had to get up in front of everyone and apologize, and yeah, it was really awkward.
Oh my gosh.
Did he give him any direction? Like, okay, we're going to run this back again, but you, I need you to really have more emotion in this.
Could you have one single tear
Yeah.
drop down your cheek?
No, no directions, but he definitely felt super awful about it, and it was really awkward.
Wait, I'm confused though. Were you on a date with him at the wedding while he was videoing the wedding?
No, so, after this happened during the ceremony, he pretty much had no one talking to him during the reception.
He's
Just sitting by
shunned.
himself with his video camera alone in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. So I felt really bad for the guy, and I struck up a conversation with him, brought him a drink. I just felt really bad for him. He seemed like he genuinely just made a mistake, and, he was really beating himself up over this. Like, this is the dumbest mistake anyone could have made. I just ruined their wedding. And I was just trying to make him feel better. Like, no, you could have swung the camera around and hit the bride in the face. Like, that would have been worse.
You're like, no one barely even noticed what you did.
Well, they noticed.
Everybody noticed. Okay, so you were sitting there trying to make him feel better, and is that what your date is, or did you guys actually go out on a date?
We did not go out on a date. We hung out during the wedding. We hung out for, probably a few hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and like it started out that I just felt bad for him and wanted to cheer him up, but the more we got to talking and hanging out, he's just a really sweet guy, and we actually kind of have a lot in common. So I guess I sort of started getting feelings for him throughout this time we spent together.
More than just feeling bad for him? Different feelings?
Yeah, more than just feeling bad for him.
Okay.
I even gave him a little kiss towards the end of the night. And, and that definitely cheered him up, and I thought it was going great.
A pity kiss. You gave him a little pity kiss because you felt bad for him.
Well, it was half pity kiss and half I really wanted to kiss him.
Okay, so there was still a little bit of pity in there. All right.
What was his reaction after you kissed him?
It seemed like he liked it. Like he seemed to be happier, like kind of forgetting about what had happened. But not long after that, he kind of disappeared, and I didn't get a chance to exchange numbers with him or anything. So I got his number from the bride, and I texted him, and he hasn't responded. So I don't know what happened, or I don't know.
You haven't heard anything from him at all?
No.
I would assume when you guys were talking, he's single, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm just thinking,
So we really don't know.
because if a girl kisses you and then you disappear, maybe you're guilty, or I don't know.
I hadn't even thought of that, actually.
Oh, no.
But I'd like to find out if that's what it is.
Yeah.
I really felt like we hit it off, and I'd like to see him again.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Audrey is on the phone, and she's surprised that she's not getting a call back from a dude named Justin. Because at the end of the night, she even gave him a pity kiss. She felt bad for him the whole evening and decided to throw him a bone and kiss him. And you know what? A pity kiss is still a kiss, Audrey. So why isn't he calling you back?
That's what I'm saying.
If you didn't hear the story, Audrey met this dude named Justin at their friend's wedding. He was actually videoing the wedding, and there was a very awkward moment where he forgot to video the vows. So he had to stop everything and ask them to redo it so he could capture the moment on video. After that, he felt terrible. And then Audrey approached him at the reception and tried to make him feel better. They talked, they drank a little bit, danced, and had a fun time. And then ended the evening with a kiss, but now she's not hearing anything back from Justin and doesn't know why. So we're going to see if we can get him on the phone and figure it out. You ready, Audrey?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Well, we'll call his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Justin, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Justin, my name is Jubal, and I'm looking to get some video work done for a wedding I have coming up.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I hear you do amazing work with the vow portion of a wedding.
All right, come on. Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to call you because one of our listeners emailed us about you.
One of your listeners? What do you mean?
Well, this is a radio show, Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay, and we have listeners, a couple of them.
Yeah, like, why are you calling, though?
Because one of our listeners emailed us about you. Her name is Audrey.
Audrey from the wedding?
Yeah, Audrey from the wedding. You remember her?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What do you-
Unfortunately.
that is strong words there, sir.
True words.
True words,
Okay.
Why is she emailing a radio show about me?
Well, because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. I know you guys didn't technically go out on a date, but she said she had a really fun time hanging out with you at your friend's wedding and doesn't know why you just ditched her after you guys kissed.
Well, how'd she even get my number?
I guess she got it from the bride.
She said she texted you and you never texted her back.
Nope, didn't get that text.
What?
Wait, you didn't even get the text.
No.
So the last you saw of her was at the wedding, or heard from her, I guess I should say.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, that's like really all I needed to know about her. Like, you can tell her I'm good.
Oh.
You sound pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sort of ruined everything.
What?
Whoa.
What do you mean by everything?
I mean, everything. The wedding, my friendship with the groom and the bride, my other friends. Like, it's been awful.
What
Whoa.
are you? She just said you guys spent a couple hours chatting at a reception. How could she have ruined your life from that?
Well, it's a long story. Trust me, it's her fault all the way.
Can you give us like a shortened version of the long story?
Yeah.
Audrey told you about the vows and the video camera thing.
Yeah, she said that you screwed up and forgot to film the vows. Is that her fault too?
No, okay. To be fair, that was my fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, I was going to say props to you to be bold enough to stand up and make the groom and bride repeat them for you, though.
Well, I mean, like, Groom's a good friend of mine. Like, he would have killed me if I afterwards was like, hey, sorry, guys, didn't record it. So I thought they would rather, like, do it again than not have it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was being a good person.
Hey, if you gotta
Okay,
do
so
it,
how is that Audrey's fault then? How'd she ruin everything?
So after everyone's mad at me, and this woman comes up to me, and she's, like, trying to make me feel better, but, like, when you've, like, messed up and you just don't want anyone to talk to you? Well, she, like, kept reminding me.
Okay.
And when you're saying this woman came up to me, you're talking about Audrey, right?
Sorry, yeah, Audrey
Okay.
came up to me, but I don't know who she is at first. So,
yeah.
it was nice of her to try to make me feel better. So, like, that, I guess that part is not so bad.
Hey.
But, like, it's still, overall, it was not good. It was, like, all went wrong.
What else went wrong? I don't get it.
Like, no matter where I go, she's, like, talking to me. It feels like it's going on forever. And then the groom, my friend, comes up to me and pulls me off to the side and goes off on me.
Why?
Why?
Because I was supposed to be videoing the whole reception, and I had not been. Because Audrey had been talking to me the whole time. I just, like, couldn't get away from her. I mean, I missed the first dance. I missed the father-daughter dance. I missed the best man speech.
How is that Audrey's fault,
Exactly. That is your fault.
No, she kept complimenting me, and I was distracted the whole time.
You get so distracted at a wedding that you don't hear them announce the father-daughter dance and watch, like, everyone turns and watches that. How are you not paying attention?
Because she was like talking in my ear, and then there was like food involved. I mean, she was just like talking and would not stop talking.
How
and, like,
are you going to blame me for you not doing your job?
Oh.
Wait, who's that?
Oh, that's Audrey, Justin. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, she's been on this whole time?
Yeah, I've been listening this whole time, and I could not stand to listen to it any longer because you are so full of it.
Oh.
I'd have to agree.
So, wait, are you denying that you would not leave me alone? Like 4 hours that you were like attached to me, like the whole time? Like,
I was talking to you, but you could have told me you were too busy to talk if that was really the problem.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I mean, you were chatty.
You say it with such disdain.
Of course I'm saying it that way because one of my closest friends hasn't talked to me in weeks. So thanks so much for that.
Look, it's not my fault that you got too distracted by me to do your job.
It is your fault. Like, that is the definition of the word fault. You distracted me.
I was just trying to make you feel better. You were over pouting in a corner. You probably would have been too busy doing that if it hadn't been me talking to you.
Oh my, I took a break. I was taking a break.
It sounds like you took a break the whole time,
gosh.
Justin.
I did not take a break the whole time. No, come on. It was her. It was her. You can't turn this on me. You can't. No.
Were you getting paid to do this too, or was this just supposed to be out of the kindness of your heart?
A little bit of both. Well, I didn't get paid because they wouldn't give me anything for it.
I wouldn't either.
Well, it sounds like you didn't record anything.
Yeah. Did you get any video of their wedding at all?
Well, I would have gotten more, like, in the beginning part, but, like, the bride's aunt kept talking to me and, like, asking me to make sure that, like, I got her and her kids.
So it was her fault, too. So it was Audrey, the bride's aunt, and anybody else?
I mean, there were a lot of things going on, but it would mostly be Audrey's fault. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you
wow.
didn't get any video of the wedding, really, and Audrey screwed that up for you.
Yes.
Ridiculous. You are so delusional if you're blaming this on me, Justin.
Audrey, did you ever, like, think once to be like, hey, Justin, don't you think you should, like, record this?
Yeah.
No, that's your job.
Audrey, did you ever think to remind him to do his job at the wedding? Jeez, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Justin, would you like to go out with Audrey on a second date? We will pay for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, if she calls up my friend and apologizes for distracting me.
No.
Wait, you want her to apologize for you being an idiot?
This is as much her fault, more her fault than mine. But I'm not, like, if she apologizes to them for ruining their wedding, yeah,
Wow.
I'll think about it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's
Come on, Audrey,
weird,
but you ruined
Audrey.
everything. Why can't you just own up to it?
Oh, yeah, I should totally call him up and be like, I'm sorry, I ruined your wedding by talking to someone. Maybe I should pay for their wedding cake, too. Or pay you for the video that you made for them.
Hey, I won't complain.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, so that's a no then. You guys are not going to go out on another date?
No.
No way.
No, okay. All right, well, Justin, thank you for your time and better luck videotaping other weddings.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
And Audrey,
Yeah?
thank you very much for your email. I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Oh, well, thank you. At least I know now what happened.
And you will never be invited to anybody's wedding ever again because you are just ruining weddings left and right.
Well, at least I know who not to recommend for their video.
One of the things that I always find interesting when doing these second date updates and reading the emails that we get in is why people liked somebody. And Tim is on the phone today to do a second date update. He went out with a girl named Nicole, and he described in his email the reason that he likes her. He said he met her on Tinder, and she was, quote, pretty, but she had silly photos. So he liked her.
Oh, that's good.
And
I
then
get that.
he listed the photos. He said, one photo, she was riding a mechanical bull with a cowboy boot over her head.
That's pretty silly.
And in another photo, she was wearing a squirrel costume climbing a tree.
I want to hang out with her, too.
She sounds like a fun time, Tim. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, guys?
Good. So tell us about the wacky Nicole.
She was cool. I mean, like, the best part about that squirrel photo was that you could tell, like, she hired a photographer. Like, it was, like, a pretty serious
Oh,
day.
okay. So she did glamour shots in her squirrel photo.
I was just like, okay, like, she's pretty, but she's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously you guys went out, you hit her up.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, we, like, matched up, and we figured we'd hit the town. And she was just like, you know, take me where you like to go. Like, what, like, she wanted to get a feeling for, like, what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like Chinese food. It's kind of like my thing. And I got my spot that I go to. Like, it's pretty authentic, so we rolled down there and ordered appetizers, and, like, you know, we're hitting it off. But then the appetizers come, and it's like one of those authentic places. So they had the chopsticks in front of us, and that was it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she kind of, like, looks at everything and kind of freezes. And she looks at me like, she goes, I've never used chopsticks before.
Whoa.
Ever?
Like, ever.
Really?
Wow.
I know people who have never used chopsticks before.
Really? That is so weird to me.
The thing is, it was fine, you know? Like, I was like, okay, like, I'll get you a fork. Don't worry about it. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But she was like, no, I'm going to try and use these, which was cute. And, like, I got to, like, show her, you know, and, like, teach her, and that was kind of fun.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go behind her and put your arms around her. Sort of like you're a pervy tennis coach giving a tennis lesson, but with chopsticks.
I wasn't that forward, but it was kind of close.
Good. I'm glad.
fingers with her.
I'm glad you stayed in your seat for the lesson.
But the thing is that, like, I got to give her credit. Like, she was, like, really trying, but, like, she had this, like, dumpling, and she just couldn't get it on the chopstick.
Do you think that she was embarrassed?
I think so, but I got to give her credit. She was not giving up, you know?
Okay.
It got to a point where she was just like, I think she kind of had enough of it.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know what? We'll just bail, and we'll just go to the movie. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I wasn't super hungry anyways. Like, it's cool.
So you actually didn't eat your meal because she couldn't use chopsticks.
Oh, yeah. I just kind of, like, brought it up. I was like, hey, like, we can just go. And then she just, like, lit up like a Christmas tree. And was just like, yeah, let's go.
Thank you, God.
Okay. I mean, she sounded cool up until that point. That sounds kind of extreme to me. Like you bail on a whole dinner because you refuse to just ask for a fork?
No, I mean, like, you didn't see what happened there. I mean, it was kind of the next logical leap.
Was to just get out of there.
It's a war zone, man.
All right. And so you said you went to the movies after?
Oh, yeah. And once we got in the car and, like, we were out of the restaurant, like, she kind of started to, like, loosen back up again, and we were just, like, you know, going back and forth and laughing. Like, I think she had kind of gotten the whole incident out of her system a little bit right when we got to the movie theater.
Okay.
Okay.
I was worried something like that would like actually ruin the momentum of your date, but it doesn't sound like it.
No, I was even kind of proud of myself because I was like, cool, we pulled out of a tailspin. Like,
Nice move.
So you straightened the airplane back out and you're flying full speed ahead. How did the rest of the date go at the movies?
Well, we got in the movie theater, got the tickets, no big deal. And then I really had to go to the bathroom. And I was like, hey, like, I planned the date. It's on me. So I hand her $20, get whatever snacks you want. Like, here's the cash, and I'll be back.
Yeah.
So we get to the seats, and she's, like, really quiet.
Whoa.
And I started thinking, I was like, you know what, like, I don't know how much, like, you know, popcorn and sodas are. I don't know if they've raised the prices on those or anything, and maybe the $20 wasn't enough.
Oh, yeah, maybe she had to use her own money, because I think that is about $2,000 for all that.
But then I was like, hey, like, you know, if that wasn't enough money, like, I can give you more money. And she was like, no, it's fine. But then, like, didn't say anything after that. And I was like, okay.
I mean, that's the only thing you could think of that she'd be upset about, is that you shorted her a couple bucks?
I mean, maybe she was still upset about, like, the Chinese food thing from earlier, but, like, I thought we'd moved past that, but I was just like, honestly, that was the only thing I could think of at the moment. So the movie started, and we didn't talk for a couple hours, but it was very clear there was a tension there, and then the movie's over, and she was like, you know what, I'm just going to catch an Uber home, and that was kind of the end of it.
Wow. So she didn't even let you drive her home?
No, like, we had an awkward hug there for a minute, but, I mean, past that, I mean, she was just kind of out of there.
I wonder what could have gone wrong.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. Like, it turned on a dime, but I don't know if it was my fault or what.
Well, and if she was already starting to stew about something before a movie started, that's probably all she thought about for the next 3 hours, and you did nothing because you're not talking to make her be like, oh, actually, I can still like him.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's why I emailed you guys, because somebody's got to figure this out, because it's been driving me crazy.
Okay. All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
Cool.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Tim is on the phone. Today, he wants to call a girl named Nicole. They met off of Tinder. Had kind of an awkward moment when they went out for Chinese food and she didn't know how to use chopsticks, but they got over that and made it to the movies. And then at a certain point, he says her mood changed and she became quiet and then sort of ended things after the movie. And after thinking about it, Tim, I think I know what went wrong.
Really?
Yeah, I think I figured it out. This has happened to me a lot. I've been burned by this so many times.
Really?
I bet that after the movie started, she realized you took her to a PG-13 movie.
What?
And maybe her parents don't let her see that yet. I'm not.
No,
Look, I tend to date girls that are younger than I am. This has burned me so many times. They're like, I'm only allowed to see PG, and this is PG-13.
You are sick.
Do you think maybe that did it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's older than 13, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't check ID on my dates or anything.
All right. I just want to be sure because I know it's happened to me in the past, man. It's always an awkward thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tim can't figure out why she's not wanting to go out with him again, so we're about to call her and find out why.
And if she was honestly upset that you gave her a 20 and she needed more money for the food at the concession stand, do you really want to talk to her again? Because that seems so petty.
I mean, no. I mean, if she's going to get upset about that little money, then I don't think it's going to work out. But I mean, I don't think that's it. But I couldn't think of anything else in the moment, you know?
Plus, she probably gets an allowance anyway.
You are so wrong
Again,
today.
she's not even thinking about that. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Nicole.
This is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. What is that?
It's a radio show.
Are you selling something?
No, I'm not.
be
Well,
awesome.
I am, but we can talk about that later. I'm calling you for something else.
Okay. Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
Sorry.
Oh, I hear people laughing.
Yeah, that would be Jose.
I tend to do that.
I'm calling you because one of our listeners sent us an email about you.
Okay. This seems like a prank or something.
It's not a prank, I promise you. Actually, the guy who emailed us speaks very highly of you. His name is Tim.
Tim who?
Tim, he's a guy that you met off of Tinder and you went on a dinner and a movie date.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Why did he email you about me?
Because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. So Tim is wondering why you're kind of giving him the cold shoulder.
This is a weird thing. I mean, he called you
Why wouldn't he just call me?
I guess he's been trying to call you, but every single time he texts you or tries to get a hold of you, you just tell him that you're busy.
But why call a radio station?
Because hopefully we can be a little more persuasive and find out the answer since you won't really talk to him.
He's totally in the dark on this one. He has no idea what went so wrong.
Well, he wouldn't know. Nothing he did. It's not his fault.
Okay. If it's not his fault, then can you tell us what went wrong? Why don't I just tell you what he told us about the date? He said that you guys went out for Chinese food, and there was sort of an awkward moment because you don't know how to use chopsticks.
Yeah, that happened.
All right. Did that bother you a lot? It sounded like it might have been kind of embarrassing.
It was totally embarrassing, and I felt so stupid. But he was actually really cool about it. I'm sure that if I named a few other guys, if I had gone out and been in that situation, they would have made me feel really stupid. Okay. And he was actually really nice about it.
All right.
I can't believe you guys left the restaurant because you couldn't use chopsticks. So
I know. Well, I was embarrassed. I just felt like I couldn't get it, and I was starving.
All right, so it wasn't the chopstick thing.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. Well, he also told us that when you guys went to the movies, right before the movie, you got very quiet and then didn't really say much the rest of the date. And then after the movie, you just took an Uber home and didn't even give him the opportunity to drive you home?
Yeah, I wanted to get out of there.
yeah, it sounds like it. You did a good job.
What
accomplishing
happened?
that.
If you say it's not his fault, I mean, that sounds like a pretty rash decision.
Oh, God. All right, so we're in line to get our food at the concession stand.
Okay.
And he gave me money before he took off to go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And we were, next in line. So the cashier kept looking at us. I know he saw me with him, but by the time I got to the front, I was by myself.
Okay.
Okay? So he says, are you ready?
Uh-huh.
He says, oh, that's so sweet that you're taking your son out. I wish my mom would take me to the movies.
Shut up! Shut up! The concession worker thought that your date was your kid?
Yes.
No way.
Wow.
Wait, are you way older than him?
No, it's 5 years.
Oh, my God.
Did you want to
my
slap that
God.
dude?
Oh my God, I wanted to slink away. I felt like throwing up. I was so embarrassed.
Oh, poor
I just felt horrible. Who does that to somebody?
What did you say back to the concession worker?
I didn't say anything. He just kept going on about how he wants to spend more time with his mom, and he misses her, and he was loud. I was so embarrassed.
Everyone can
Okay,
hear,
but the thing is, concession stand workers at movie theaters are usually 15 years old or 16 or something. I mean, maybe he just didn't have a good grasp on age.
It didn't matter. I mean, he said it, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind.
Oh, man.
So you
Very nice way to start a romantic evening.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, do other people think that? I mean, do I really look that much older?
full theater.
I mean, it's just, I felt stupid. I don't want to be a cougar. That's gross.
You're not a cougar. It's only 5 years. If I were you, I would have grabbed my son and made out with him in front of that concession stand worker. You show him who's boss.
I guess I should have.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not really fair. You blamed it on your date. You ended up not calling him back, and this guy really liked you.
I know, but it just kind of dampened the whole evening. I felt stupid. First the chopsticks, and now I'm his mom.
You're the old lady who doesn't know how to use chopsticks.
Right?
So that's why you don't want to go out with him again, because you're afraid that people will think he's your son.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Nicole, nothing brings me more pleasure than to reacquaint you with your son, Tim, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Tim.
Oh, my God.
Nicole, I can't believe that happened.
This is so bad.
That's the worst. I think Brooke is right, though. I mean, those guys, all those kids there, they're 16 years old behind the counter, right? They can barely scoop that popcorn. They don't know.
I mean, that's nice of you to say. But, I mean, P.E., obviously someone thought that I was old enough to be your mother.
Yeah, but they don't know anything. They don't know the truth. I mean, honestly, we had a great time. We really hit it off. I understand that that upset you, but, if you just told me that, I would have just been psh, don't even worry about it.
Oh, see how sweet he is?
See, now you sound like you're his mom.
You
when you
raised
say
him
that to
right,
him, you know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be his mom. I just said he was sweet.
Yeah, but now you can't say anything like that because the only visual I get is a mom talking to her son.
That's awful. Everybody's going to start thinking it.
Yeah, but maybe you're placing the wrong blame. Maybe it's not because you look old. Maybe it's because, Tim, do you look super young?
I mean, yeah, I got that baby face going on, when I shave. So, I mean, I think it's totally on me personally.
See?
I mean, everyone's being so nice about it. But, I mean, Tim, don't you think it would be weird to go out? I mean, people are going to think I'm your mom?
Here's the thing, Nicole. Like, whenever you're seeing anybody, like, there are going to be people who have a lot of things to say about a couple. But, like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I liked about your Tinder profile in the beginning. But that seems like you didn't really care what people think. And, I mean, honestly, I think you're great. I think we had a good connection, so I think it could work.
Aw.
Pretty cute.
That was really cute.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he deserves a spanking. He's been
Oh,
bad.
my God.
Maybe, Nicole. You don't know that. Hey, Nicole, would you like to go out with Tim for a second date? We will pay for it. We'll give him an allowance to take you out.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, if he is okay with, dating his mother, then...
Tim, are you okay with dating your mom?
That is the weirdest question we've ever asked during a second date update.
Look, Nicole, it was just one kid at a movie theater saying one thing. I don't think it's that big of a deal as you think it is. Like, of course I want to go on another date.
Yay!
Good man.
Aww.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Tim. You got your second date.
Thanks a lot, you guys.
Yeah, no problem. You guys are going to have so much fun at Chuck E. Cheese. It's going to be great. Nicole, don't let him have too much root beer, though. You know how he gets.
Oh, that's horrible.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, good job to that guy, Tim. I'd go on a date with my mom, too.
Poor Tim.
Talking about today's second date update. In case you missed it, Tim wanted to call Nicole. They went to the movies. And he wasn't sure why she wasn't calling back. When we got her on the phone, we found out that while they were in the concessions line, he went to the bathroom. And then the dude that was working the counter said to her, oh, that's cool to see, like, mothers and their sons going out to the movies.
Oh, no.
So she didn't want to go out with him anymore because she felt awkward about the fact that she thinks she looks like his mom now.
Yeah.
But they did agree to go out again, which is good.
I doubt that she'll be posting any pictures of them together on social media anytime
Yeah.
soon.
I like how this is awkward, but if the roles were reversed, if a guy looked like he was the father, he would take pride. He
I'd
would
be like,
Oh,
oh,
it's
she's
so
so
gross.
young.
Pulling the
I
young
know,
ones.
right?
What is wrong with your guys' gender?
You're like,
It's
no,
true.
Mr. Popcorn Dude at the movies. That's not my daughter. That's my GF. I know. Looks like I should have one that age, right?
And she calls me daddy.
Yeah, that's because I do for my first wife, but she's old, so I got a new model. That's how we do it. Anyway, if you want to do a second date update, remember, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Bad friends will just tell you what you want to hear. Good friends
True.
will be truthful with you.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't have any good friends, because I don't want to know the truth about myself.
Okay.
And Mark, who is on the phone for a second date update today, apparently has some good friends who are very truthful with him about his dating life.
Okay.
And he says that helped him. Apparently, he tried to change something in his dating life recently, and he went out with a woman, and now he's not getting a call back from her. What's up, Mark? How are you?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
So what did your friends tell you?
Well, I've been single for a while. I haven't really had like a serious girlfriend. And, they told me I tend to kind of talk about myself a little too much and dominate the conversation.
Uh-huh.
I feel that already.
Right. Well, thanks.
Yeah, stop talking about yourself.
Jeez, man.
I know we're asking you questions about yourself, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm still too self-centered even on this show.
Right.
What did they say to do to fix it?
Well, they thought that if I made a little brochure, I could hand the girl when I meet her, and then she could kind of read it with some bullet points about me that maybe that would take the pressure off.
Were they serious about that?
That's kind of funny.
They were. So, my name's Mark, so I made it, it's called Mark in a Minute. And I have this just quick Mark in a Minute brochure that it's just a quick little thing, catches you up on me. It's like a picture, measurements.
Okay.
Measurements even. So
That's
it's like a
awesome.
dating profile within a brochure. Is there...
Like a travel dating brochure.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked for that dude on Tinder who had like a PowerPoint profile, and
that's
women were going
right.
crazy for him. So you take a brochure with you when you go on dates now.
Right. So, And it talks about like my hobbies and things that broken down seasonally. The different things I like to do.
Isn't that awkward though? Just sitting there while she reads it, and you're just staring at her while she reads about you, like.
Exactly, you would think that, but when we met up, I went to get a couple drinks, so I handed her the brochure, and so she could kind of read it while I was getting drinks.
Oh, that's nice. So you're not sitting across the table while she reads the brochure of Mark.
Yeah.
Right. No, we're using our time wisely here.
Wait,
nice.
What was her reaction when you handed her a brochure, oh Mark?
Yeah.
I think she found it very helpful. She didn't seem weirded out at all. She liked it, and then we were able to focus more on her as we were talking and stuff, because that I really did feel like it relieved the pressure.
I think more people should do that on dates.
Wow.
You could have given her a brochure. She could have given you a brochure. No need to even be there over half an hour.
Yeah.
And then you could go do whatever else you have to do.
Like,
Make dating
ooh,
so much more streamlined.
It says here you're vegan. I can't. I'm sorry. Glad we did this right away, though.
What's her name, by the way?
Her name's Elizabeth.
Okay, can I just step in and say I think this is a horrible idea, and apparently I'm the only one?
Really?
Yes, I think it's cheesy. Like, why wouldn't you, if you talk too much about yourself, your friend should have just told you, hey, Mark, shut up and ask some questions about the person you're out with.
Well, that's easier said than done. Like, I've tried doing that, but I have trouble holding back. Like, I want to talk about what's up in my life, so.
Okay, so you just can't hold back from talking about yourself.
Okay.
And how did the date go other than your brochure? Was it good?
Well, I thought it went really well. We were hitting it off, and she was laughing at my jokes, and she was talking about her life. But then she had to meet up with a friend, so it didn't, it kind of got cut short a little bit.
Did you believe that, Mark? Did you believe that she really needed to meet up?
I did, and she took the brochure with her, I will say.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, she's going to show that to all her friends, because that is ridiculous.
No, or maybe she wants to make one up, and she's just going to copy my work.
I don't think so, Mark. I just don't. Huh.
No, honestly, I think she took it because she was interested, and she wanted to kind of look over it more when she got home, and it has all my contact info in there too. So I think that she was interested.
Okay, but you haven't heard from her.
No, I haven't. But that's why I kind of need you guys to help out.
And have you called her?
I've texted her, and I haven't gotten any response.
Okay. And what's your theory why she's not calling you back?
Well, at one point, she did kind of use my brochure as a coaster, so maybe some of my info got kind of smudged.
Okay, but she has your number because you texted her, so there goes that theory.
Oh, Mark.
Right, okay.
Yeah, all right. Just trying to figure it out for you, Mark.
It could just be that you're still not a very good listener and that you made the date too much about you. I mean, when you come with a brochure of yourself, it's not really making it less about you.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? No, I'm serious. I am a good listener, I swear. I am.
Okay.
But the brochure really did make me, it made it easier for me to listen, and I know it was the right move.
Okay.
I was able to just get it out of the open right away, and then she was able to talk about herself. It was perfect.
All right. Well, we'll see if she felt the same. We'll play a song, and then we'll come back and call her and get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Mark is on the phone today. He wants us to call a girl named Elizabeth. Apparently, they met on an app, and they went out to a bar, and Mark actually presented her with a brochure about himself because his friends told him that they think he's not successful at dating because he talks about himself too much. The interesting thing is, we talked to Mark about his date, and I just realized we didn't really learn very much about her. We mostly learned about Mark in that first segment.
We know nothing about her.
Yeah, Mark,
That's true.
Give us one thing about Elizabeth. What's her hair color?
It's like a brown, or I guess it was like maybe a blondish brown.
We don't even know
you
her
don't
hair
really
color.
know her hair color.
I guess kind of a dirty blonde kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
That
That's
is not.
everybody.
You're
Well-
not committing to a color even.
Can't wait to get her on the phone and find out what went wrong on your date.
And we never asked you. Did you actually explain why you gave her the brochure?
No, I felt like that would have been a little awkward, so I didn't bring that up.
I honestly think that probably would have been the better decision to be like,
Yeah.
I gave you that brochure because people said I talk about myself too much, so I figured I'd get everything out of the way right now instead of just having her wonder why you brought a brochure along.
Maybe that should be on the front of the brochure.
Yeah, you can just add that in there so that they know why you're giving it to them.
There you go.
Why'd you talking at all on a date?
Anyway, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elizabeth?
It is.
Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Hi.
Hi. Have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah.
The radio, I mean, not the show, just radio in general. Have you heard a second date update before?
I have heard a few, but only a few, like not all the time.
Oh, cool. Well, you're about to be in one.
Seriously?
Yeah, we got an email from somebody about you.
Oh, boy. Okay.
His name is Mark, and you might have a brochure from him laying around your house right now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I do.
Oh, my God. That is the weirdest thing.
I mean, I meet a lot of people on dating apps, and, like, some people are just special.
Okay.
And, like, different, you know? And so, yeah.
Yeah, we talked to Mark, and he said that he's really upset that you're not calling him back. He did tell us how he showed up to your date with a brochure that was all about him.
Yeah, what'd you think about the brochure?
I thought it was very thoughtful, but also very strange.
Okay,
A little bit of both. Sure. You didn't like what you saw?
There's a whole lot of information in there. I mean, like, I know that he likes to play soccer in the fall and then, like, board games in the winter.
Fun.
His GPA's on there for some reason. I don't even remember what it is. But
GPA. Oh, my God. It's like you almost got, like, a resume, essentially, for your date.
It was like an audition, yeah, almost.
Okay. I mean, did you find some humor in it?
I mean, like, I thought it was funny. I don't know if it was intentional or not to be funny, but it was funny. I mean, I thought it was clever.
Were you able to move past it and have a good time with him?
I mean, we had good conversation after that, but there was a part where the conversation started to peter out. And so he got uncomfortable, I got uncomfortable, and so then he just grabbed the pamphlet and he said, okay, so, let's play a game. I'm going to test you on, like, how much you know about me.
What? Like a pop quiz?
No.
Yeah, and I have test anxiety anyhow, but this is like ridiculous.
He's testing you on the brochure that he took that's about himself.
Yeah, it was like a half hour.
Oh,
No,
wow.
wait, it wasn't a joke?
No, it was not a joke. He told me it was going to be a lot of fun, and I said, I don't really know. But then he actually just sat there and tested me. It's like, what was my GPA in high school? I'm like, I don't remember. Like, how tall am I? I don't know, man.
What was going through your head?
It's a lot of pressure. Like, I think he expected me just to absorb everything about him, and I didn't. And then the conversation became, like, all about him, really, because he's asked me all these questions about himself.
That's funny because there is a specific reason that he does that brochure thing.
Yeah.
Why does he do it?
Well, I don't want to tell you. I'll just let him tell you because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing?
Hi.
So you didn't like the brochure. That's what I'm getting out of this.
No.
I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't know that you were going to be on the phone, so this is kind of like awkward for me right now.
Right. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I made this brochure because my friends told me I just kind of talk about myself too much, and I just wanted the focus to be on you, you know?
Okay.
I hope
but
you
when you
understand.
grab the pamphlet and test me on it, that's not getting to know me.
Yeah.
And you didn't pass on the test.
What?
And that, I am totally, who would?
But but that's okay. I mean, you probably had time to review it now, though, right? I mean,
Mark, are you even listening to what she's saying? You didn't even hear her.
I don't know what to say. I mean, so you didn't like the brochure. Is that what it was?
Okay. I think you all can understand this is what I went through the whole date.
Again, you said you made the brochure so that you could listen more to her, but you're not listening to her. You're not asking her any questions about how she feels.
No, that's totally not true. Like, I asked her how she felt about the brochure, and I mean, I even asked her if she thought I changed the cover of it
Okay.
at one point.
But you're still talking about you, sort of, Mark, when you're talking about your brochure.
I mean, not really. Like, I'm asking her opinion. I want to get to know her thoughts about,
About
what she
you.
feels about stuff.
About you and your brochure.
I mean, just in this circumstance, but, I do want to hear what she thinks.
Mark, just to let you know for future reference, if you still want to carry around these pamphlets, and you feel like testing your date, like don't like go when they get a wrong answer. It's a lot of pressure. It's not like a game show.
Bring your own buzzer with you so you don't do it with your mouth. Like bring an actual buzzer with you.
You buzzed her? How could you buzz her?
Well, she got like everyone wrong. What do you want me to say? And to be fair, I did give you extra time, so.
That is awfully nice of you, but I just have a hard time absorbing facts that I don't really care about.
Oh. All right. Well,
that's not meant to be mean. Really, it's not. I just don't care about your GPA, honestly.
Yeah, right?
Mark, I think you are better off dating yourself at this rate.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've read the brochure already. I don't need it. You know, it's not
Oh,
for
my
me.
goodness.
you've lived the brochure, Mark. Elizabeth, would you like to go on a second date with Mark? We will pay for it.
I don't think that's well, I mean, you answer.
You're very interesting and fun, but I just don't think that I'm as fun and interesting as you. So I'm going to say no.
Aww.
That was the kindest letdown you could have gotten, Mark.
Very well said.
So I guess that's a no.
He's not
Yeah, I think
listening.
so, Mark. Were you even paying attention?
I understand she said no, but I just can't help but think that, my friend thought of this brochure idea. I mean, I kind of liked it, but it kind of feels like it backfired on me. Do you think I should still be doing the brochure?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
I want to do more second date updates with you just to see how it goes.
All right. Well, if you guys think it's a good idea, I'll keep doing it.
Yep.
Oh
Everybody is in agreement. Great idea. Keep it up, Mark. Good luck, man.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I would have left as soon as the buzzer sound started. So I'm on a date, not a game show.
Yeah.
It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Mark wanted to call Elizabeth. They went out, they met at a bar, and he actually made a brochure for himself to tell her everything about Mark because apparently his friends told him that they think he's not really successful in the dating world because he talks about himself too much. So he made up a brochure to give to anybody that he goes out with so they can learn a little bit about him, and then that way he can just continue to focus on them since now they've got all the facts about Mark right in the palm of their hand. And it didn't work very well because they ran out of a conversation at some point, and then he just started quizzing her on the brochure about himself. So once again, the conversation became him.
It just dawned on me. Were his friends trolling him?
Probably.
Do you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh my God, we told him to do a brochure and he went through with it.
Yeah.
Like, what was he thinking?
I would think so. And then
How does he have friends, by the way?
apparently
Everybody deserves friends,
no
Jose.
idea. Apparently, when he was quizzing her, he started buzzing her when she'd give a wrong answer on the brochure.
Apparently, she got every answer wrong.
Yeah.
Which was a big turnoff for him.
Right, because she didn't know all about Mark, and Mark apparently wants everybody to know all about Mark all the time.
Does anybody else in this room kind of want a copy of the brochure, though?
I do. I really
Yeah.
want to see it.
I think the brochure thing could work if you made it funny. Like, I think if you didn't take it as seriously
There
as
was
he did,
no
it could actually
humor
be
in what he was doing.
I know,
though.
he did it way
Yeah.
too serious, is what I'm saying.
Right. He was literally like a timeshare salesman.
See, most people
For himself.
are just very intrigued with the brochure. Somebody texted in at 78592 and just says, I want to know what paper and print quality
that
of
is
his
a good
pamphlet he
question.
used. Was it cardstock or trifold? I don't know.
And we
Yeah.
didn't even ask, like black and white, or did he invest in color?
And how much
You know?
is it to get a brochure?
And what kind of graphic design artist did he use?
Yeah. Did he do it himself or did he hire somebody
Yeah.
for that?
Wow.
That could be thousands of dollars by the time he's done. And they decided not to, well, she decided not to go out with him again.
Yeah.
They did not get a second date. So remember, if you want to do a second date update, you want to call the person who's not calling you back, all you have to do is email the show and we will call them for you.
Or send us a brochure of
Yeah,
yourself.
send us a brochure too about the whole thing.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today met the girl that he wants to call at every horny bachelor's favorite hunting ground, a wedding. That's right.
Not what I thought you were going to say.
Where they love to go troll for ladies. His name is Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, you horny bachelor?
Guilty as charged.
Oh my God. I love how all your dudes are on the same page on this one, and I'm just learning this.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows that the best place to meet a girl is definitely at a wedding.
Yeah. So tell us about the girl that you want to call today, and when did you pounce during the wedding?
Well, her name is Rose. We were both in the party, so she was one of the bridesmaids. I was a groomsman. She caught my eye, so, we walked down the aisle together, so we had a lot of time to chit-chat.
Oh, was she actually the person that you were paired up with?
It was, yeah. So we were
man.
we had to stand there waiting and all that.
That's
Good
like
for you.
destiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the reason why is because we were the only two single people, so they put us together.
Oh. So
That
it
makes
was,
sense.
it was less fate and them
Yeah.
being like, well, you two losers don't have anybody. You can walk down the aisle together.
Yeah, so we had a few drinks at the reception. Everybody was getting loose. Everybody was dancing. I was joking around, and, I thought she was cute. I was going to ask her out, so it was a wedding. I decided to get down on one knee. And,
Nice.
No, you didn't. In the middle of the reception?
yeah, I mean, it was a good time. Everybody was joking around, so I got down on one knee, and I proposed a date to her.
And did she cry?
She didn't cry. I could tell she was a little embarrassed by it, and she's like, "Get up, you idiot!" Like, she's got a really cool, dry sense of humor, really sarcastic, which I find that attractive.
And I'm assuming she said yes, since you're doing a second date update now.
Yeah, she said yes, so I was stoked about it. It seemed like a good match.
Awesome. What'd you guys do on your date?
We went out to a sushi spot that I really like, and it was great. I guess the only one thing that I'm going back and I'm thinking, like, what did I do? Did I say something stupid? And there was a part where I don't know how we landed on this topic of conversation, but we started talking about underwear, and I basically just told her, I was like, I personally don't believe in underwear. I just...
Whoa.
You don't
Wait.
you don't believe in it, like you don't think that it's an actual thing? Because I can tell you it exists.
No, I know it's an actual thing. I got that, but I just think it's unnecessary. I think it's the most uncomfortable thing that man has invented.
Okay.
It's just no need. Why do you have to wear underwear?
So
Who knew that underwear was a belief system? I didn't know that until now. Yeah.
You're pretty passionate about going commando, it sounds like.
I just don't feel the need to wear underwear. Why am I going to restrict myself? It's not like I'm wearing see-through pants or something. Like, what's the big deal?
Okay.
So did she take that as like you trying to imply like, hey, lady, take your panties off?
That's what I'm sort of wondering and I'm worried about, which is not at all what I was saying. I wasn't trying to be creepy, but now looking back on it, I'm like, I don't know if you thought I was like making a comment on my manhood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see how that could look like you're whispering across the table, like, I'm not wearing any. Just giving her a tip on what's going on.
Give her a wink.
Yeah. I could see how that could be a little weird. Did she act strange after that?
There was like probably a couple minutes of just sort of awkward, like, okay, now I got to get the conversation back on track. But after that, everything seemed to be cool. That was like 3/4 of the way through the date. So I would say the last quarter was like smooth sailing.
Okay. How did it all end?
Well, I walked her out to her car. Again, I wanted to be a gentleman, and I felt like the vibe was go in for a kiss, and I did, and she sort of backed away, and then she apologized. She said, "I'm so sorry. I feel like my breath smells," because we were eating fish, so she obviously sushi. So she was like, "I feel like my breath smells like fish, and I don't feel comfortable kissing you with my breath smelling like this." I said, "Oh, I don't mind," because obviously I had sushi too, and she was like, "No, I'm not into that. I'm sorry."
Do you feel like
I think
she
it's an
legit
excuse.
thought her breath smelled like fish, or you feel like it was an excuse?
I'd like to think that it was legit, but now without hearing from her, I'm like, maybe that was an excuse.
Yeah, because if you're both eating the same thing, it doesn't matter.
That's what I think. Like, I've had onions before, and I've been out on dates with girls who've had onions or garlic or whatever. Like, it's always that sort of thing. It's like, it doesn't really matter,
So have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I dropped her a text later that night, and I said it was really great hanging out with you. Let's do it again. And I didn't hear from her that night. Like, the next day, the middle of the afternoon, she was like, yeah, that was a lot of fun. But then, like, I sent her another text trying to set something up, and I got sort of like a non-committal response, like, yeah, maybe so, hit me up later in the week.
And did you hit her up after that?
I did, and then I didn't hear anything. So,
And you sound like such a lovely date from your description.
Well, except for the underwear thing. Sounds like a good date.
See, I don't know. I don't think that's too bad of that's not a put off to me.
That's a little
But I
weird.
dated a guy who went commando all the time, and I kind of had a thing for it. I don't know.
Brooke.
I mean, maybe you and I should go out, Brooke. Maybe that's
No, that's not what I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, and I'm going to support you on this one 100%.
During the song, I'm going to go take my underwear off and do this commando with you. All right? We'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Ryan is on the phone with us. And Ryan, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
And hopefully this isn't going to come off as creepy as it did on your date, but are you wearing underwear?
Oh.
He finally got
waiting,
uncomfortable.
waiting
about
for
it.
the answer,
Yeah.
Ryan.
I mean, I told you who I am. You know who I am.
You know the answer.
I think the answer is no. Like I said, if you're just joining us, Ryan told us about his first date with a girl named Rose. He said the only thing that went weird was somehow they got on the subject of underwear, and Ryan says that he doesn't believe in underwear and shared that with her on a first date. He thinks that might have come off a little creepy to be focusing on his hatred for underwear during the date. But other than that, he says everything seemed fine. She's not calling him back, though, and it's been a little while, so we're about to get her on the phone and see what went wrong.
And you guys met when you were in a wedding party for mutual friends. Did you find out from the newlyweds if, she had said anything to them about how your guys' date went?
I mean, I asked, but they said no, she hasn't mentioned anything. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out. It's just confusing because she seemed to have a good time. I had a good time. So
All right, I'm going to call her right now, okay?
Cool.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Rose there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Rose, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Is there a reason why you're calling me?
There is. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay, an email about me?
Mm-hmm. It's a guy you went out on a date with.
Really?
Yeah. His name is Ryan, and I'm sure you remember Ryan. He says you guys met at a friend's wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he emailed us and told us a little bit about your date, but he also told us that you're not calling him back. So he asked if we could find out why you don't want to see him.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
He sounded really excited about you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Did you not like going out with him?
I mean, I don't know if this is going to go anywhere.
And why is that? Can you tell us?
Oh my God, this is kind of awkward.
I can tell you what he told us.
Okay.
So he said that you guys met at the wedding and had fun and then went to go get sushi.
Yeah.
He said there was one awkward moment during your date, and he thinks that might be the reason you're not calling him back.
Did he tell you what that was?
Yeah. He said that he went into a little thing about how he doesn't believe in underwear and how he doesn't like underwear and it's constricting and all that. And he says he thought that might have weirded you out.
Yeah, that happened. I mean, that was a lot of information on a first date.
Was that the pivot point that turned you off from him?
Well, he didn't even really need to tell me that part.
What?
About the underwear?
Yeah. He was wearing shorts. And I noticed at one point when I got up to go to the bathroom that he may have been revealing a little too much in the shorts.
Wait, what do you mean? Be specific. I need specific.
I think I know.
Yeah, I think I do too.
I think you guys know.
Like, he was kind of hanging out for the world to see?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure, but then he starts talking about how he doesn't believe in underwear, and I thought, no, I was 100% right, I guess.
I can tell.
Yeah. All right, so maybe he should have been wearing underwear.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So wait, do you think it was an accident, or was he like putting it on display for you?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I hope it was an accident too. It was just a lot of information at once. So.
A lot of information. You should have reached across the table and tucked it back in for him.
Oh God.
Is that if you guys were wearing shorts, would that be an easy mistake to make?
If you sit down, you never know. I mean, yeah, like I feel like the shorts must have been pretty small.
Must have not adjusted.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need to hear that.
Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know, but to be honest, I don't really care. I don't know if I want to know.
I don't feel like that's fair. I mean, if you had a nip slip and nobody told you about it, like, it's not something that you should get blamed for.
But it's different. I mean, what if I was doing it on purpose and I didn't care and it was just out there?
Yeah.
So, I know how we can find out if he knew that he was sort of dangling about.
Like I said before, I really don't care at this point.
Well, I think Ryan cares, and he's actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I mean that Ryan's been listening to this conversation, and he wants to talk to you.
What?
All right, in my defense, I had absolutely no idea that I was exposing myself to you.
You flasher, you.
Honestly, I'm being absolutely sincere here. Like, I apologize. That is not at all. I wasn't trying to do like a 1-2 punch of, hey, maybe look at this, and oh, I don't like underwear. Like, I swear to you, I had no idea that I was hanging out.
Okay.
No,
I mean,
I'm being serious. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm absolutely dead serious. I did not know that it was happening, nor would I have, done anything like that. So if I made you feel uncomfortable, I sincerely apologize.
I'm just wondering, why you brought it up at that point then. It's a strange thing to bring up on a first date.
It is, but the conversation sort of went there, and I wasn't trying to necessarily steer it there. And then it was like, we sort of landed on that topic. And the fact that you saw that right beforehand is absolutely a coincidence. It's an unfortunate coincidence.
An unfortunate coincidence.
Did you not feel a breeze or anything?
It's not like I was engineering the date to be all about my junk. You seeing it, me talking about it, like, sincerely.
But you feel like if you're a guy who goes commando, you think you'd be super careful in shorts if that's a likelihood of happening.
Exactly.
I'm usually careful, but maybe I had a napkin in my lap, so maybe I thought, like, if anything was popping out, like, I don't know. Like, no one has ever told me about this before. So if I have been exposing myself inadvertently, I feel terrible about that.
Yeah. Now you have something to be aware of.
I mean, if I've gone home for the holidays or something, I'm sitting here, like, with my junk hanging out, I didn't know it, so.
Well, now you know.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
I mean, look, again, I cannot apologize profusely enough. I mean, I had a great time with you, and I hope that, I mean, you seem to have you do have a really great sense of humor. I hope maybe you can just sort of understand that this was absolutely inadvertent and not in any way some sort of pervy, sleazy thing that I was trying to pull on you. So I would love to take you out again, and I will promise to wear underwear on our next date.
That was so hard for him, Rose.
Rose.
Do you know what he's doing for you right now?
Would you like to go out with Ryan on a second date? We will pay for it, and we'll pay for his underwear, too, if you give him one more shot.
At this point, I mean, it's a very heartfelt message, but I'm skeptical. I don't know.
Come on, Rose. You guys were in the same wedding for two of your best friends. Like, do you think that your friend's going to be marrying some sleazeball who would have a friend who would expose himself? Like, there's got to be some trust circle there, right?
Well,
yeah, I have references. If you need references, I have references.
That's a good point. I don't know. It's just, is underwear never an option, or it's a lot?
I will say this. If I'm wearing shorts, it's something that in the future I will definitely take into consideration and wear, I just need to suck it up and put on some boxer briefs or something.
Yeah. Just be uncomfortable for a little while. It's just a couple hours,
Before you get
That's
arrested.
terribly uncomfortable to me. But, yeah, I mean, I would do that.
Rose, what do you think? One more shot?
Come on.
One date.
If underwear is provided, I will go on a second date with you.
Hey, there you go. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you. I mean, Rose, that's awesome. And I think I have a pair of underwear somewhere around my house that I can scrounge up.
All right, well.
I mean, and I promise you, like, if I do not have them, I will buy them. I'll buy a 3-pack. So, I mean, there we go.
If you don't have a pair, Ryan, I'll send you a pair of mine. We can share.
Oh, lovely. Thank
you. The girl on the phone for a second date update today met the guy that she wants to call because they live in the same building.
Oh, that's cute.
It's always easy when you live in the same building to meet somebody. The trick is you wait till they're not home, you break in, you steal some of their mail, and then you see them in the hallway and you're like, hey, I think somebody delivered some mail to me by accident. And then you strike up a conversation. It even works with TVs sometimes. Somehow your TV was sitting out in the hallway. It's in my apartment right now if you want to come get it.
Wow.
Is that illegal? Is that how you did it, Rachel?
Well, kind of similarly, but no, not at all.
So you didn't break into the guy's place, huh?
I didn't break any laws, but I did, I did put myself out there. Which
boring. I was hoping for an exciting story.
How'd you meet this dude?
Well, he just moved into the building pretty recently, and, I saw him, going up and down the stairs once, but we hadn't really talked more than, a hello, but I definitely noticed him. I definitely thought he was really cute.
And what's his name?
His name is Adam. And we actually got a chance to talk because we have these machines in our basement. We have laundry on site in the building, but they're kind of weird. They don't take quarters. You have to use these refillable cards.
Oh, I totally know.
Yeah, I know what those are.
Really, it's annoying and confusing the first time you do them. And so he'd never used them before. And I just happened to be doing laundry at the same time.
You just happened to drop some of your underwear on the floor in front of him. Oopsies.
She's only
But
washing
anyway,
sexy lingerie.
let me help you out with your problem. This is not about me and my lingerie.
Yeah, and I accidentally put some of my underwear in his load so that when he got home, he'd be like, "Well, who are these?"
Yeah,
and then
you're
he'd
like,
give
"Whoa."
them back or something. So that's why I thought maybe it was similar to your mail idea.
So what did you guys end up doing for your date?
It was actually his idea. It was really cute because we lived in the same building. He was like, "Why don't we just order an Uber since we live in the same place and have it pick us up, and we'll just go get some dinner and some drinks."
Oh, wait, so he's the one that asked you out after all that?
Yeah, I mean, I was clearly flirting with him, and he was like, I know we live in the same building. I could just knock on your door, but I'd love to have your number in case I have any questions. But I knew he was and I was like, oh, okay.
It was an obvious play to get your phone number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he asked you out, and then you guys took an Uber to a bar.
Yeah, I went over to a bar, and it started out really great. We were in the cab, and the banter was really good. We could just kind of he's really easy to talk to. He's really funny. He seemed very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what he said, but after he said it, I was just cracking up, and I couldn't stop laughing. And I don't know why, but the words just came out. Oh my God, I love you.
Well, you're saying it more in the way of hey, you're so funny, I love you.
Exactly, but regardless, you guys, I said I love you on the way to the date.
Yeah, that's not a good time to drop that.
Was it one of those record scratch moments where everything then drops?
Whoa!
Totally. And then I didn't really understand why, because I was like, oh God, I'm sorry. I mean, you know what I meant, right? But it was I could tell it was really different all of a sudden, and so then I because it was so awkward, proceeded to really lean into it, and so I said I love you to the Uber driver when we got out of the car, and I was trying to make it a thing, but clearly it hit a nerve, and it wasn't part of the thing.
Were you just overcompensating?
No, yeah, I don't know what happened to me, but I just really wanted him to know that it was a joke and that I didn't mean it. But looking back on it, I do feel I maybe overdid it.
But did he get the point that you didn't mean it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he got it, but at the same time, I said it for the third time during the meal, bringing it up jokingly again, and he didn't laugh. And so that's when I kind of knew, oh, and for me, when that happens, it just makes me want to convince someone even more that I'm sorry or kidding. And so
it might have been okay if you would have dropped it after it happened and made a quick joke about it and moved on.
I know.
Do you think that's why he's not calling you back?
Well, no, actually, he did call me.
Oh.
The date went fine other than I love you gate. And then he called me the next morning, but I was in the shower, and so I missed the call.
Yeah.
And he didn't leave a message. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll text him. So I texted him. I was like, sorry I missed your call. I was in the shower, winky face. Had a great time last night. We should do that again. What are you up to this weekend? Something like that.
Right.
And that was like 4 or 5 days ago, and I haven't heard from him.
Oh, really? Have you seen him in the building at all?
No.
Because that's always a risky thing. At some point, no matter how this turns out, you're going to have to share an elevator or the laundry room again.
I just think it's really weird that he would call me and then not respond to me after.
Yeah. I mean, you could understand it if after a first date somebody said, I love you, and then you just never talked to him again. But the fact that he called you in the
I
morning.
didn't say, like, I love you. I'm not like, I get it. We're like,
Yeah.
But, like, it really seemed to, like, affect him. And I think that's why I kept going back to it, because even though I'd apologized once, it felt like it was, like, hanging in the air still. And I'm like, why? This shouldn't be this intense.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, if you're just tuning in, Rachel is on the phone, and Rachel is in love. For the first time in her life, Rachel has found love, and it's slipped through her fingers, and it's not calling her back. And love's name is Adam.
Poor Rachel.
All right.
If you missed Rachel recap her date, she met a guy that lives in her apartment building. They agreed to go out for drinks and dinner. And while they were riding to the restaurant, he was joking around. She laughed, and it just kind of slipped out. She said, I love you. And she thinks that's the reason he's not calling her back because, one, she said, I love you. And then she spent the rest of the date trying to pour it on that it was a joke and saying, I love you to everything and everybody. And just any way she could drop the I love you line, she would do it. And now he's not calling her back, and she's wondering why.
I mean, what'd you like so much about Adam?
He was just really easy to talk to, and he was really funny. You know, like, a guy being funny is the most important thing to me.
I love funny guys, don't you?
I love him, too.
All right, okay, I get it. Laying it on real thick. You know?
All right. I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can find out why he's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Adam there?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, what's up, Adam? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hey.
Hey. What's going on today?
Not much. Why are you calling me?
Oh, just checking in, man. Just, you know.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, the real reason I'm calling is that somebody emailed us about you and asked if I could get you on the phone. Her name is Rachel. She actually lives in the same building as you do.
What?
Do you remember Rachel? Do you know Rachel?
Yeah, but why are you calling about her?
Well, because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why. So Rachel's wondering why you won't call her back after your date.
I did call her.
Right. She said that after your date, she got a missed phone call from you, and then she texted you back and was like, hey, sorry, I missed your call, and then she hasn't heard from you since.
Wow, she told you everything.
She did. She even told us about the I love you comment.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing for her.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that the reason that you're not calling her back? Because she dropped I love you on a first date?
No, I actually thought that was kind of endearing.
Really?
Yeah, because she got so worked up about it. She kept saying it. And, I mean, I got that she just said it as, you know, a saying. And I wanted her to move on, but she didn't.
You didn't help her at all. She said after she said I love you that you got super awkward.
I didn't get awkward after the first time she said it. I got awkward after the fifth or sixth time that she said it.
Yeah, she told us that she feels like she went a little too hard on trying to let you know that it was a joke.
I wouldn't say it was a little too hard. I mean, I was trying to get to know her, and she just kept saying it, and it just kept getting in the way of me trying to get to know her. I thought she was great, and I wanted her to just stop saying it.
Poor girl, she was so awkward about it.
Yeah.
So is that the only issue then? The I love you?
No, I knew it was a joke, and I wanted to see her again, and that's why I called her, and the call went to her voicemail, and on her voicemail is this other dude who, yeah, he sounded like a real douche. He was like, hey, what's up? This is Rachel's phone. Leave a message because she's busy right now. And she's laughing in the background, and he's laughing about it, and it's like, What?
Weird.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So you're not calling her because there was a guy's voice on her voicemail?
Yeah, sketchy.
It wasn't just a guy's voice. It was the way he was talking and the way she was reacting to it in the background.
Don't you think it's just like a voicemail joke that just isn't very funny to you?
It didn't seem like it. Like, who's this dude? And why is she laughing like she loves it?
You don't know who the guy is? Why don't you just call her up and ask her?
I mean, I might sound paranoid if I call her up and I'm like, hey, who's that dude on your voicemail?
Yeah, I could see that being like, hey, was it another dude? You seeing somebody else? Like it's been one date.
Already?
But you are being that way since you're not calling her back and you don't know who this guy is. It could be her brother for all you know.
You're right. It could be, but it might not be. And it's only been 4 days. I still haven't decided if I'm going to call her back.
You know what? Why don't we just clear this thing up once and for all and ask who the guy is, because she's been on the phone listening this whole time.
What?
Yeah. Rachel?
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Rachel.
So I guess I have some explaining to do. I'm kind of, I guess, relieved, but the person on my voicemail is an ex-boyfriend.
Whoa!
Okay.
What?
Why?
Good question.
I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, it's just my voicemail. I think it's really funny. I like the way he's putting on this, like, douchey, silly voice, and I sound really happy in it. It's just, you know, it's just, to me, it doesn't seem like a...
Wait. Time out. You like the way your ex sounds and the way you sound happy with him?
Okay, look, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, things didn't end badly between us, and I just thought it was funny, you know?
Yeah, but it's over. Are you not over him? How long ago did you break up?
We broke up like 3 months ago, but no,
Okay.
I don't have feelings for him at all. It's just
Okay. So, yeah, you are clearly not over him. Have you gone on any dates other than me since you broke up?
Yeah, I went on one, but I wasn't super into him. You
Rachel.
know, but
Rachel, nobody listening believes that you're over your ex. Not one person.
Oh my God, you guys! Just because I have a voicemail with someone on it doesn't mean that I'm emotionally attached to them.
Oh,
We
no.
broke up, it's over.
I feel like...
Facebook friends with their exes. People get coffee with them. It's not. I'm not in love with him at all.
I don't know, but it just seems like you wouldn't even want to have hear their voice that often, let alone have that be on your voicemail all the time.
Well, when I listen to my voicemails, it's not like an answering machine. I don't listen to it. I don't even think about it. The only people that hear it are the people that call me.
If you like the way it sounds, do you call your voicemail and just listen to it?
No, that is
yourself?
not something that I do. And honestly, Adam, I really like you, but we've only been on one date. And as we get to know each other, I'm happy to change my voicemail if it bothers you this much.
That's a big step.
It's not. That's see what I mean. It's not a big deal to me. It's just like I just feel a little on the spot and awkward right now. You know, I just feel like I don't need to be bringing in my past. Right? You know, it's my past. It's just a voicemail. You know, I'm
but
not
it's not your past.
him.
You're still living in it.
Adam, I mean, she said that she'll take the voicemail down. That's a first step. I'm sure she'll get rid of her photo collages that are in her apartment as well.
She said she'd do it after we get to know each other. That's not. It's got to be it's got to be done.
Well, hey, Adam, would you like to go out on a second date with Rachel? We will pay for it.
No.
That was quick, Adam. You don't even give her a shot, man. I mean, you've gotten out of relationships. We all have. And after 3 months, it's sometimes hard to let go a little bit.
Mhm.
She's ready, man.
Yeah, she's clearly not.
You say so. It's a no. You're not going to give her another shot.
Listen, Rachel, I like you.
I like you too.
I think we got along really well. But I think there's some things that you need to examine. And once you've done that, hit me up.
Okay, so you mean like
Oh my
3
God,
months?
Adam, come on.
6 months down the line, Adam, after she's had time to heal?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like,
oh my
if they've
God,
worked
Adam,
together for
you're
a year.
making a huge mistake right now. I just want to eat food and make out with you, and I'll delete my voicemail. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't know what happened to you, but like if you have bad experiences with people messing around with their exes or something, like there is no unfinished business. And if you feel this strongly about it, I there's nothing I can say.
Come on, Adam.
Did you hear
Adam, eat some food and make out.
Yeah, that proposal doesn't fall into your lap every day,
Sounds
Adam.
awesome.
If I weren't over him, would I be on the radio trying to get a second date with you? Come on.
It's a good point.
Would you still have his voice on your voicemail?
You could be my new voicemail if it makes you feel better.
Oh.
Wow, I'm honored, but I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh, I
No.
can't believe that. She was even honest the whole time. Come on.
Oh.
Sorry, Rachel. No second date.
Man, I really thought it was because of the I love you thing, and now I'm learning it's because of something bigger. And
It's because of the I love you thing with your ex. That's what it is.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, what's wrong with that guy who doesn't want to eat food and make out? What an idiot. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about the second date update. Rachel wanted to call this dude named Adam. They live in the same building. They went out, had a good time. She thought he wasn't calling back because she accidentally was laughing at something he said and it slipped out. And she said, I love you. And then the whole evening she kept making excuses and trying to point out that it was a joke when she said, I love you. She didn't actually mean I love you. But the problem was he called her for a second date and she still has her ex-boyfriend on her voicemail.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to go out with her again because of that.
You can't blame him too much, but she did sound pretty cool about it. Like, I'll change it. It's not a big deal.
It's one of those situations. It's a deal, but you don't know why. It just doesn't feel right.
She didn't sound like she was still into her ex at all, but he was convinced that she was not over her ex because she left him on the voicemail.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Going bowling on a first date is always a good idea.
Yeah, that's super fun.
You get to do an activity, and for me personally, I've always liked it because then I get to get a glimpse of how big that woman's fingers are.
What?
I only like girls who handle really big hold bowling balls. But that's a different story for a different time. It's not about me right now and my choices when it comes to women's fingers. It's about Thomas and his choice. And Thomas took his date bowling, but now she's not calling him back. What's up, Thomas?
What up, though?
What's up, man? Are you into the big-fingered ladies like I am, or?
Big finger? I mean, I like something else to be big, you know.
No, everyone needs to stop.
All
I don't
right.
need any more of it.
So your email said that you went bowling on your first date.
Yeah, man, I love going to the bowling alley. I take a lot of women to the bowling alley because you got to see what they're working with. Every time you got 10 frames to see that approach.
10
Wait,
frames
you're not talking
to
about...
see the booty.
Oh.
10 frames to see that frame. You know what I mean?
I thought for a second, like, legitimately you were talking about their quality of game.
No, Brooke.
No, I'm talking about bowling for booty. That's what I'm talking about.
Bowling for booty. I like it.
We're all on the same page now.
Yeah, you know, my cousin hooked me up with this girl, you know, on a blind date.
All right. What's her name?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. All right. And how was bowling with Cynthia? Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh man, I had a great time. I thought we had a great time. I mean, I got to get a little glimpse of her, when she was bowling them buns out there,
Oh, all right.
I guess I know now.
So she passed the buns test. She sounds like the full package.
I mean, that's all inclusive. You can't just have one part and not like the other two. It's got to be everything.
That is a good point. That's a good point. Now, this was a blind date. So had you met her at all before, or was this legitimately the first time you two had ever seen each other?
No, this is the first time I've seen her. So, we got a lane and, like I said, we got a couple brews, had a good time. We placed a wager, though. We had a bet, because like I said, I'm super competitive. So we had a bet, whoever lost was going to have to buy curly fries.
Oh, it's a big bet. That's a good bet, actually.
Did you have to buy curly fries, or did she have to buy curly fries?
Oh, no, she had to buy them curly fries. Now, I told you I'd do this, man.
Hold on, you didn't let her win?
No, you should not let her win. Absolutely not. That is the right way to go.
You got to be dominant on the first date,
All right. So you dominated her at bowling, and did you actually make her pay for the curly fries?
Oh, I made her pay. What you expect? She lost.
Good.
See, I agree.
Well, I mean,
Bet
some
is a
guys,
bet.
some guys would do that, and then at the end, they'd be like, "No, I'm gonna get it for you."
No.
She
Yeah,
lost the bet,
gentlemen
and you
would.
made her pay. I like that.
Then I'd be a liar.
No woman wants a pity win or getting off of a bet. And if she does, then she's not worth it.
I don't want to be looking weak, you know what I'm saying? I'm not being a man of my word, so I gotta,
All right.
gotta do it.
So was that it for your date then? You beat her at bowling, made her pay for some curly fries, and that was it?
No, we have fun though. Like we end up playing, bowling to get the arcade, so we end up playing some games and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, so you guys stayed after you were done bowling.
Yeah.
That's a
I
good
mean,
sign.
it was a good night. We were still, laughing and joking, played some Dance Revolution.
Oh, nice. All right.
Little DDR.
Cool.
Now, did you win at Dance Dance Revolution, or did she win?
I mean, I was pretty good, she was good as well, so I call it a tie.
You lost.
More so.
Yeah, you lost. You lost at Dance Dance Revolution. That's okay, man.
Okay.
But I was trying to show off the moves though. That's what's going on. I was trying to be fancy, so that's.
She's like, you're supposed to play with your feet. You just keep air humping. Thomas, stop it. So, how did the date end with her?
I mean, everything went good. I walked out to the car and got, a little kiss. It wasn't no, make out after third grade type stuff, but it was, something real nice. It was just a little kiss, and I thought we was going to link up again later on.
And during the little kiss, was that something you initiated?
Yeah, I went in, but she didn't, back up, so I...
Okay.
And that's what I'm curious, is if she reciprocated or not.
Of course she reciprocated. I got some sexy lips.
So if Miss Sexy
Thomas
Lips,
and his sexy lips.
if she had such a good time, why do you think she's not calling you back?
Man, I honestly got no idea. I mean, I'm hoping it's not because of the fries, but that would be petty. It was like $3.37. It's ridiculous. I mean, I paid for everything else, so it's not like she came out of pocket crazy. It was. I mean, I thought we had a good time. I have no idea.
And how many times have
Maybe
you?
it's mad because my swag is smooth.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
You send a couple text messages. After 2 text messages, you can't send a third one because then you seem stalkerish.
Okay, so you got 2 text messages and no response, or she responded shortly?
No response.
And I'm proud of you for not going to that third text message and looking stalkerish, but then calling us instead and having us call her.
You got to find other ways. You can't just...
All right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Okay, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
In today's second date update, we go bowling for booty. That's right. If you're just tuning in, Thomas is on the phone, and bowling for booty is what he likes to do on his first dates. He went out with a girl named Cynthia. He went bowling. Why does he call it bowling for booty? Because he says you get to watch their frame as they make their approach. And you get to check out all they're working with. Thomas, are you ready to give Cynthia a call and find out why she's not calling you back?
Yeah, man. I'm ready to find out what's going on.
All right.
Hey, can I ask you, how apparent were you when you were gawking at her booty?
She can't see me because she's turned the other way, so it don't matter.
I think it's good to check out the goods. I'm just saying maybe I didn't know if you did a lot of commentary on the side as well.
No, nothing too over the top. I'm not, like I said, I don't like that. I kept it cool. I'm smooth with it.
You're not making noises like when she goes up there, you're just like, You're not doing that?
No, that's savage right there, man. Nah, that's savage.
All right, let me just refresh everybody's memory real quick before we call her. Thomas took Cynthia bowling. They had a fun time. He beat her at bowling, and they had a bet that she had to buy curly fries. If she lost, she lost. She bought the curly fries. Then they played a little Dance Dance Revolution and ended the night with a small kiss, but he hasn't heard from her since. All right, man, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Cynthia, please?
This is she.
Hey, Cynthia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi, this is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Have you ever heard of us?
No, I haven't heard of you, but good for you. You got a radio show, but why are you guys calling me?
Thank you.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with somebody and they emailed us because you aren't calling them back.
Okay.
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. I know it's kind of weird, but you recently hung out with a dude named Thomas.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
That's a positive response.
And Thomas emailed us because he's confused why you're not calling him back after your date.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. Just not really my type, I guess.
Are you not attracted to him? Is that what it was? Because it was a blind date, so you didn't really know what you're getting into.
Right. You know, he was a handsome guy. I mean, we had an awesome time. Very competitive, but yeah, just wasn't my type.
Okay, but if he's a handsome guy and you had a great time, what about him is, like, what's wrong with him?
I mean, wow. So he was a cool guy, but it was just, something was just a little off. That's all.
What could be off, though? But Cynthia, all you've done is compliment him, so what could be off?
And you've, laughed cutely during the whole time we've talked to you about him.
Because he was so sweet, but goodness, oh, goodness, I
What's the but? What's the but? He was so sweet, but what?
Is he dumb? Does he have, a weird eye or something?
He was just so little, I felt like I was with my son.
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
There's a big height difference.
There's a huge height difference. He had to be at least a couple of inches shorter than me, and I don't really like that. I'm not attracted to that.
How short is he?
So I'm 5'6", and he had to be about 5'2" and a half.
Oh, so he's really short.
He's really short, and the sad part is he had to use smaller balls. I felt so bad.
And he's like kids' bowling balls?
Yes, he had to, though. I got it. It was just very awkward, but he was great. I just can't do the little bitty thing.
Well, and you're not even that tall.
I'm way taller than him. Do you know what that looks like with heels on? First of all, when I met him, I had on a blue heel. I didn't know he was going to be that little. So I had on this heel, and it's like I walk up, and I couldn't even see him at first. Like, where is he?
He's like swiping at your kneecaps like, hey, I'm down here.
It was just weird. I mean, gosh.
I really don't think you should discredit him, though, because I have dated many a short men, and they work very hard for you.
Well, maybe, but I'm not used to dating that little.
So how did the rest of your night go?
At the end of the night, what really got it was the awkward kiss. Like, I'm used to looking up. I had to slump so far down, and it was weird.
Yes.
I didn't want to do it.
Hey, Cynthia, as a short guy, that's my favorite part. I date taller women, and I love it when they have to bend down to kiss me. It's hilarious. But not that many people find it funny.
Yeah, that's just not my thing. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, well, Cynthia, I do need to let you know that Thomas is on the other line listening to this conversation.
He's on the phone?
Yeah.
For real? Short? Oh, my God, no.
Wait a minute, nah. We had a good time. You know, big things come in small packages.
He's right.
Thomas, I didn't know you were there. I am so sorry. It's so embarrassing.
Come on. You didn't have to look down on me that far. It was barely bent over.
Thomas, my back was hurting by the time I came back up.
Come on, I don't do that. You know, the back was hurting because of that whipping I put on you in bowling. We had a good time, man.
You know what? You're right. We had an amazing time. It's just, you are short.
I keep hearing you this whole time. All you saying is that you had a good time, and you said I'm handsome. Thank you. I don't see why we can't go out. You can't look past my shortness.
Oh, goodness. I did. You're right. You're totally right. I don't think it's gonna work. Just not gonna work.
And I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'4" and a quarter. And if I stretch, 5'4" and a half.
Yes, you see, Cynthia, he could stretch out to you and get to 5'4" and a half.
On a good day, I can stretch and I'll be tall as I can be handsome.
You've got to give it another chance. I mean,
he sounds like a great guy.
So, Thomas, it doesn't bother you to date a woman that towers over you? Like, I literally tower over you. That don't bother you at all?
You know, as a short man, I can do things other men can't do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got stuff I need to cabinet. Boom, I can get that. You ain't got to bed to hurt your back. You know what I'm saying? Something going to the bed, I could just pretty much backflip under there if I need to. I'm telling you, anytime you need your shoes tied, I'm right there. I can stand up doing it. You know what I'm saying? So
Cynthia, you have to say yes to him.
Wow. I know you laughing. You think I'm funny. I know you get that pretty smile on your face.
And complimenting the smile. Come on, Cynthia.
Thomas, stop.
Come on, girl, you got me acting crazy. I had to call the radio station to get you to talk to me again.
Thomas, would you stop? You're embarrassing me on this radio station.
You know, I do whatever it takes to make you smile. That's all I'm trying to do for the, next foreseeable future. At least one more time.
Thomas, you are bad. You're too much. Stop it.
I'm just trying to get a little bit more of your time, Mama. That's all.
You sure know how to win someone over.
So there you go, Cynthia. Will you go on a second date with Thomas? We know he's short, but he sounds like an awesome dude, and it sounds like you like him. Will you go out with him one more time? We'll pay for it.
Maybe I'm being a bit judgmental, and Thomas, you make me laugh. So, yes, I will go out on a second date.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right here. It's a victory for short dudes everywhere.
Congratulations, Thomas. You got a second date, and yes, you scored a victory for short guys all across the world today.
Oh, man. Thank you, Brooke Boy. I appreciate y'all so much. Cynthia, you ain't going to regret this, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might be 5'4", but I'm 6'5" in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. Says, on behalf of short dudes everywhere, I want to thank Thomas for being on the show today.
Right?
Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Thomas wanted to call a girl named Cindy. She wasn't calling back after their date. He didn't know why. They went bowling, had a great time. We got Cindy on the phone, and we found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because Thomas is really short.
But you know what? I'd rather date a super nice, funny short guy than a total douchebag that's really tall.
Yeah, and Thomas was hilarious. He was a funny dude.
His personality totally won her and everybody over, honestly.
She decided to go back out with him because she was like, yes, I had a great time, and I can get over the fact that you're so short because you're funny.
Yeah.
Somebody else texted in at 78592 said, you guys just have Kevin Hart on the phone?
You guys, I'm taller than Kevin Hart. Like, I have a picture with him, and it's like amazing to me that I'm taller. I'm 5'2".
Everybody's taller than him. But he's funny, and people love him.
Yeah.
And people love Thomas from today's second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Today's second date update is just another case of the old hit it and quit it.
Uh-oh.
Quite literally, because Cassie, who is on the phone to do a second date update today, says she met the guy that she went out on a date with because they got in a car accident.
Oh.
And now he's not calling her back. So maybe not the hit it and quit it that you were thinking about. What's up, Cassie?
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm okay. I'm a little worried, I guess I could say.
You're worried? That seems kind of intense for just a first date.
I'm just concerned if I did something wrong or if this whole situation is different than I perceived it. I mean, you know how dates can be. You could think things are going well and they're probably not.
Yeah, most of the time they're not.
Yeah.
98% of the time they're not. So
right.
Your email said that you met him because you were in a car accident? Were you in the same car together or?
No. This is kind of stupid on my part, but I was driving and there was a lot of traffic and this song played on the radio that I really love and I just started jamming out and I was really happy and I wasn't paying attention and I rear-ended this guy.
Oh, man.
So how do you go from hitting this guy's car to going out on a date with him?
So he steps out of his car, he slams the door, turns around and he looks and he is just furious and he's clearly really upset, really angry, and he walks up to my door, and I get out, and he's like, what the hell are you thinking? Can you not see? Are you blind? Do you know how to drive? And at this point, he's so angry, and I felt so bad. I kind of started crying, and...
Oh, no. That could be a lot of emotions in that situation, you know, especially if someone's that angry.
Yeah, so I started crying, and he immediately eased up. He just stopped and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you're really beautiful. And I was kind of, yeah.
Why you cry?
So he's screaming at you about running into the back of his car, and then just like a deer in headlights goes, "Whoa, sorry, you're hot."
Yeah, I don't know if it was the tears or what. You know, most people don't look pretty when they cry.
You are lucky. I get real snotty, puffy-eyed. I mean, it literally looks like someone had punched me in the face 4 times.
You know, that's what I thought about myself, too. But I guess, I don't know, I guess there was something dreamy about it. But
Did he segue from you're beautiful into let's go out on a date, forget the insurance, and...
basically, you know, I was kind of joking. I was like, oh, are you doing this just to get my information? You know, I was going to give you my information either way, and da-da-da-da. And he's like, no, I'm really serious. He was really sincere. And so we get to talking, and we're like really clicking. And he asked me out on a date. And I was like, oh, you know what the heck? Why not?
Okay, that's a cool way to meet somebody. At least you can have a good story.
No kidding.
Right?
And how was the date?
The date was amazing. We took a walk around the city, and, you know, we just talked about everything. I felt really comfortable and at ease with him. And
That's all you guys did was walk?
yeah, we like walked around and we talked.
Weird.
It was pretty low key.
I don't know why that sounds like such a strange date to me, just walking around.
Straight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is-
like to walk in general. And then just going on a walk with somebody sounds
I love
torturous.
walking. It's so nice.
Okay.
Glad none of his anger issues popped up again for you.
Fortunately, none of them popped up. It was just all like really sweet, really lovely. And, you know, at one point we even kind of started to hold hands.
What?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was really cute. Time flew by. And then, you know, I got to the point where I was like, well, maybe I'll invite him to my place for a drink or something. So I did. And he was like, well, I've got things to do and da-da-da. So we parted ways. He gave me a hug. It was nice, but I felt kind of strange. And then since that time, I don't know, I haven't heard anything from him. And so I thought maybe the whole date was different than I expected. Maybe he just wanted my information because of the wreck.
But why would he hold?
Yeah.
I mean, why would he have to go to hold your hand? You know,
Or
like
even meet up with you at all.
totally.
Right. And I would think since, like, it went so well and we spent a good deal of time together, I don't know. I thought there was the start of something, maybe.
I will say it is kind of weird that he turned down your offer to go up to your place for a drink.
Yeah, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I was just awkward or it was going well in my head and it actually wasn't.
Or maybe he was so into you that he scared himself.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. Oh, gosh.
Is there anything that you can think of that might have gone wrong?
Maybe he thought I was pretty when I cried and I wasn't so beautiful when I wasn't crying.
He's like, sorry,
I don't know.
I only date chicks that are in tears. And you're lame.
Maybe you should have yelled at me and I would have cried a little bit.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okie doke.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Coming this summer to a theater near you, it's the feel-good hit of the year. Julia Roberts as the toothy brunette who can't drive. Cassie from today's second date update, and Richard Gere as Ross, the angry man who got rear-ended. Star in this feel-good classic, Accidentally Yours. Coming soon. Don't miss this hit. If you don't know why I did that, in today's second date update, Cassie is on the phone, and she wants to call a guy that she met after she rear-ended him in traffic. Basically, he just yelled at her for a minute, then she started to cry, and then he did like a double take and was like, whoa, you're beautiful, we should go out on a date. Sounds kind of like a bad romantic comedy, but that's how it worked out for her. And then they went out and walked around for a little while. That was the date. They just walked around. She said they had a great time, and she can't understand why he's not calling her back. She even invited him up to her place for a drink, and he said no, and that's the last that she's heard from him.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for you, you know? Like, you had so many high hopes, it sounds like, for this one.
I did. Maybe because I thought we got along really well.
And it kind of feels like fate the way you met, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you were meant to get in an accident that day so you could meet the love of your life.
Oh, gosh.
All right, well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone and figure out why he's not calling you back, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ross, please?
Yeah, this is Ross.
Hey, Ross. How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
What radio? I'm not familiar.
It's a morning radio program where we talk in between, like, songs and stuff.
It's really on any
You
radio
ever-
that has a FM dial.
Yeah, you ever heard it?
That
was a stupid question because you obviously haven't heard it.
Good point.
Okay. What do you want?
Well, I want to talk to you because one of our listeners emailed us about you.
I don't know what that means.
You went out on a date with a girl named Cassie recently.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's a positive review already, Ross.
And Cassie emailed us because she said she really enjoyed going on a walk with you and thought that you enjoyed it too, but now you're not calling her back, so she's wondering why.
Why are you, I mean, you sound really not into Cassie at all.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, do you mind telling us why?
Well, we're kind of in like a legal dispute at the moment.
You talking about the car accident?
How do you know about that?
Well, she told us how you guys met, how she hit your car and then you got out and yelled at her and then stopped and told her she was beautiful and asked her out.
And why would there be a legal dispute? It sounds like she rear-ended you. It was her fault.
Yeah, I don't think I should really go into details or talk about it.
Okay.
Well, okay, so forget the legal thing, forget the car accident. Let's just focus on the date. Did you not enjoy spending time with her?
Not particularly, no.
Really? What? Didn't you guys, I mean, she told us that you held hands. Like, holding hands is pretty intimate.
Well, yeah, I mean, she asked me to hold her hand when we crossed the street. I don't know if that's romantic or not.
So it wasn't like you grabbed her hand and held on to it as a romantic gesture.
No, I didn't pull like a Cary Grant or something. She said, hey, can you hold my hand while I cross the street? And I was like, all right, whatever.
Why?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
It's kind of weird, though. Like, is she scared to cross the street?
I think she was trying to flirt.
How do you go from getting in a car accident and being so stunned by her beauty that now you sound like you can't stand her? How does that happen?
First of all, I'm not sure if I was stunned by her beauty. She was crying so much and freaking out that I was trying to do anything to get her to calm down. And I felt really bad because I just yelled at her like a crazy person. So I just said something.
So you just said you're beautiful because you thought that that's what every woman wants to hear and it'll calm her down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you didn't want to go out on a date with her? Why even go?
Well, I did want to go on a date.
Oh, you did?
After I calmed down, I thought, oh, this is actually pretty cute. But then I went out on the date and I thought, oh my God, this is a terrible idea.
What was so terrible about it? Because according to her, there was like nothing really interesting. You just walked around and, from her perspective, enjoyed each other's company.
Yeah, we walked around, but then she, like, I don't know, within 5-10 minutes of the date, she starts making jokes about how the wreck was partially my fault.
Okay, so she's joking.
Yeah, and I was like, ha, 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 funny. And then came up again, and it came up again, and she just kept joking about it as if she was trying to convince me that the wreck was my fault through these lame jokes. And I'm like, what is happening? And it got me really frustrated, and I really didn't like it. And I was getting really annoyed, and I was starting to get that feeling back when I was yelling at her when she was really hit my car, and I didn't want to do that.
You didn't want to go off on her again during your little date.
Yeah, by the end of it, I was really, really trying to hold it together. And then she asked me up to her place, and I was like, absolutely not. So I said, no, thank you, and went home and just yelled into a pillow.
Wow. She can really get you fired up. I mean, there could be some passion there that you're missing out on.
No. And then, to make matters worse, when I get home, I see an email from her insurance company saying that they are disputing whose fault the accident was.
Oh. But that might not be her. That may just be her insurance company.
Maybe, but she was joking about it, and then I found that out. Yeah. So I want nothing to do with her.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate because she is on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now. So.
Hey, Ross.
Oh, my God.
I was just joking. I thought it was funny, you know?
Yeah, maybe one time would have been funny, but 6, 7, 8, however many times it kept coming up, it wasn't funny. It was annoying.
It was not that frequent, and you know that. It was not that frequent. I mean, maybe I just read that you thought it was funny. I just, come on, like, people get wrecks all the time, and it's kind of funny that it played out this way. I thought it would be funny to, like, say that's how we met, you know?
Yeah, it's how we met, but you're getting the facts wrong, okay? It wasn't my fault. You rear-ended me. It was clearly your fault.
I mean, it was kind of your fault.
Oh, wow.
Like...
No, it wasn't. There was no kinda. There was zero fault on my... You rear-ended me. That's how that works.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Like, you know you were trying to hit me. I mean, a little part of you did want to hit me. Like, let's
Are you crazy?
I saw. I remember when you look in the rearview mirror and there was a face, and then, like, I'm in the back of your car.
See, these are the kind of jokes that annoyed me on the date, and that you're still doing them.
Ross, are you sure that you didn't see a cute girl in your rearview mirror and slam on your brakes, just hoping that her car would end up in the back of yours?
Right. I mean, I thought it was kind of charming.
I see what you're doing. You are trying to get me angry again, like you did before, and that's why I stopped the date.
Aw, I mean, you thought I was beautiful and I cried, right?
Yeah, you're a very pretty girl. That's correct. Good for you.
Yeah.
This is not a game, okay? This is a legal matter. There are repercussions coming. This is not funny, okay? Stop trying to play it off like we're teenagers.
Come on, Ross. I mean, we all have to admit, it's not all black and white. Sometimes there's a gray area, and sometimes, you know, like, we all have to take a little bit of the blame, you know? It's not that
No, that's not how life works. That's not how that works at all. We live in a society with laws. Certain people are at fault and at certain incidences, and you are not getting it.
Cassie's just messing. Cassie's trolling you now, Ross. You realize that, right?
Yeah, you're all trolling me. You're all this is crazy.
You're kind of funny when you're mad, though, Ross. I mean, I kind of get where it's a little fun.
Why is everyone laughing? I'm losing my mind over here, and you guys are having a great old time.
You're just getting so upset. I mean, she's just joking with you.
And that's the point. It is not a laughing matter. Okay? This is not funny.
No.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you're getting so mad and you don't have to.
I'm getting mad because you hit me and you're not admitting it. And now I'm having to fight about it with insurance companies.
Oh, Roz, you gotta stop focusing on that stuff. The courts are gonna handle it. Let's just focus on you and me and the good time we had.
There is no you and me. You and me aren't. That doesn't happen.
It can happen, Ross. If you'll go out with her again. Will you go out with Cassie?
That is not going to happen.
Come on, one more time. Just go out with Cassie and we'll pay for your second date.
Pay for a second date so you can make fun of me all over again on the radio? I don't think so.
Come on, Ross.
I will side with him a little bit where I'm sure you're having to spend a lot of time on the phone with insurance companies, and that can be a little upsetting.
You don't have to talk to them. You could talk to me.
I'm talking to you right now, and it's not going well for me.
You know, normally an escape room would be a bad thing on a first date.
I would go with always, not normally.
Unless you're the person who put your date in the escape room, then you're probably having a good date and they're having a bad one. Either way, escape room always sounds kind of weird to me for a first date.
Yeah, extremely.
But that's exactly where Nick took his date, Taylor, and now she's not calling him back.
Yeah, because no one can get a hold of her. What is going on?
Nick, that's really all you put in your email, and I don't know what an escape room is. Do I need to alert the authorities?
No, they're actually amazing.
Wait, what's amazing?
Escape rooms.
What is an escape room? It sounds like you have some girl handcuffed in your basement to me.
No, it's not like that. An escape room is basically a game that you play with like 8 to 10 people. You go inside, they lock the door behind you, and there are clues that you have to figure out in order to get out.
Okay. That's a lot more innocent than what I thought you were originally emailing about.
Yeah, it's a little nerdy if you think about it. You have to solve clues in succession, and once you solve one, it opens up the clues to another, and another puzzle and so on and so forth. And finally, within this like 45 minutes to an hour time, you get to get out.
So did you meet this girl at the escape room, or did you meet her somewhere else and tell her you were going to take her to an escape room?
So I had about 8 of my buddies who were going to go, and one of my good friends has a girlfriend who was like, I want to do that, and brought one of her girlfriends. So unexpectedly, I thought it was just going to be 8 of us. It was 10, and that's where I met Taylor, in the middle of the escape room.
Oh, sounds sexy. I mean, it is kind of like today's version of laser tag is kind of what it is, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, so how was the chemistry with you guys while you're trying to escape the room? Was she crying? Were you crying?
We're never going to get out.
There was a lot of panic, but I really was attracted to her immediately. She had this like amazing laugh, and she like jumped straight into it. Like, you can't be shy in these things. You got to be bold and really like go after things. And she was so energetic about it. We kind of like went off in our own like nerd way and started solving more puzzles than most people. So.
Okay, and I mean, was it clear that you were into her, that you were hitting on her?
I think so. Yeah, I was definitely like zooming in on like just hanging out with her. So
you cornered her in an escape room.
I locked her up, basically. Yeah. That was the only option.
All right, how did the rest of the day go? Did you end up getting her number and all that?
Well, yeah, I did get her number, but it was kind of weird. Like about 30 minutes in, time's running out, and randomly my really close friend and his girlfriend started getting into a full-on argument off in the corner. They're like yelling. They're like,
That's awesome.
I could see how an escape room could cause an argument. What were they fighting about anyway?
We don't actually know what they were arguing about, but it got really awkward for everyone because they're essentially screaming at each other and just alienating themselves from everyone else. So we were really trying to get out of that room.
You were really trying to escape.
There's like actual claw marks on the walls.
It's the hardest you've ever worked to escape from one of your escape room parties.
Exactly.
So what did that led to you getting her phone number while your friends were fighting? Yeah.
Taylor and I were on the same team regarding like wanting to, diffuse the situation and break up the fight. So I went and talked to my buddy, and Taylor went and talked to her friend just to make sure that, they were on other sides of the room or of the corner. So.
Oh, so you guys were like the heroes of the escape room together.
I like to think so. Yeah, we absolutely were. So,
right.
and we were successful.
So you guys diffused the situation.
Definitely. And then I asked her if she wanted to get a drink afterwards to kind of celebrate our chivalry, I guess.
Oh,
and did she say yes?
She did, yeah. We actually ended up going and getting a drink pretty close by, and we kind of bonded over the fight. And the two of us were talking about how we would never do anything like that in public, and like we're kind of like embarrassed that they would even do that.
So basically you were saying, if we were a couple, we'd never be like that couple. They suck.
Basically. Yeah, exactly.
Did you end with a kiss?
We didn't end with a kiss. She said she had to leave because she works early. So I just thought like it wasn't necessarily a date, so I wasn't sure if it was appropriate to kiss her on the first date. So.
And how many times have you tried to call her since your little escape room fiasco?
I've called her like 2 or 3 times now.
And nothing.
Nothing, no. I even like talked to my buddy to see what was going on. He was trying to stay out of it. He was like, this is all on you. You figure it out. So.
Wow, good friend.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know why that chick won't call you back. Dude, figure it out yourself. By the way, can you help me out with my argument with my girlfriend?
Yeah, got it.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, all right?
All right, thanks.
Okay, I'm already a better friend than yours. All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You guys ever remember the game 7 Minutes in Heaven?
Oh, yeah.
People would play that as kids. I never played it. I had this uncle that was always trying to get me to do it, but I always said no.
I'm glad you did.
It's a party game where people lock themselves in the closet for 7 minutes and whatever happens, happens, I guess. I know. I never really did actually play it as a kid. That's because I had a bad childhood. But could have been because of that uncle. Who knows? All these are different stories for different times.
Yeah,
what we're talking about right now is the second date update. And Nick, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now, played a really long game of 7 Minutes in Heaven with the girl he wants to call today because they were locked for like 45 minutes in an escape room together. I think that's kind of similar, right, Nick?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, except for there's a group of people with you. Yeah, right. Which makes it a little bit more awkward.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
If you're just joining us for the second date update today, Nick is on the phone, and he met the girl he wants to call today in an escape room. I guess that's where a group of people get together, and then they play games to try to figure out how to escape from a room and see if they can do it in a certain amount of time. They met there, and then there was an awkward moment when a couple of their friends got in a fight with each other, boyfriend and girlfriend, and then the two of them, Nick and Taylor, went over and saved the day and talked them down. And then ended up at drinks, had a few drinks, some laughs, and then Taylor left, and now she's not calling Nick back, and he has no idea why.
You can't think of anything that you did wrong or that would have been awkward besides that fight?
Yeah, no, other than the fight. We had a really, really fun time, and we clicked.
All right, well, I'll dial her phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update. You ready?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Taylor, please?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Taylor, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm good.
Good. Are you familiar with the radio show?
I mean, I've heard of it.
Cool. Have you ever heard us do something called a second date update?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody, right, and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. So you recently met a dude, and now you're not calling him back, and he asked us for help.
Oh. Wow. Okay, that's really awkward.
I'll say some names to you, and you tell me if they ring a bell. Milt. Have you gone out with a Milt lately?
What? No.
How about Chester?
What are you, we haven't talked to Chester or Milt.
No Chesters, no Milts. What about a Nick?
Yes.
That'd be the one.
Okay.
Surprise!
Nick,
It would be more shocking, actually, if it was Chester.
I know. Nick told us about how he met you at that escape room and shared some drinks with you and thought that he was going to see you again, but now you're not calling him back, and he's wondering why.
Oh, wow. This is very weird.
I mean, the way he painted the picture is that you guys had a delightful time together.
Yeah, I guess so.
That doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement. Yeah, I suppose it was fine. Was there something that Nick did wrong?
No, there's nothing he did.
He told us about your friends getting into a fight in the escape room. The boyfriend and girlfriend. Was that the awkward thing that somehow made you not want to go out with him?
Oh, he told you about that?
Well, he said that a couple of your friends got into an argument, and then the two of you went over to try to help smooth things out. Like you talked to his girlfriend, and he talked to his friend, and then everything was good.
That's all he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a really awkward situation. I don't know if I should talk about it.
Is it awkward for your friends or for Nick?
Mostly for my friends, yeah,
Okay.
and me.
Really?
Oh, and you.
It was awkward for me.
So awkward for everybody, and you know what? Our show specializes in awkward, so I think that you should tell us.
I don't know.
Well, more importantly than us, how about Nick? Because Nick really wants to know why you're not calling him back.
Okay, the thing is, like, I kind of lied to Nick when I was out with him.
You lied to him about what?
About why our friends were fighting.
Well, didn't he know why they were fighting?
No, he did not.
So why were they fighting? Like, for real, not the lie part.
Basically, they were fighting because the guy was texting me, and his girlfriend found out about it.
Wait, what? We mean like texting you like he was trying to make you his side piece or something? Like, what do you mean?
He was just sending me, like, really flirty texts.
Whoa.
And when you guys were in the escape room?
No, it was before this, and I was like, hey, I told my girlfriend, I was like, your boyfriend is texting me, and she just decided to bring it up in the middle of this escape room.
What? Oh my God. I have so many questions, but one is why on earth would you ever agree to go into an escape room with a boyfriend who's hitting on you and his girlfriend?
I don't, that's a good question. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
bad.
Looking back on it, it's probably not a good idea.
No!
Yeah, it was a bad decision.
So they were arguing about you.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with Nick and why you wouldn't be calling Nick back?
I just don't want to get in a relationship where our friends are like arguing and I'm the cause of it. I just want to stay away from all of it.
Oh, it sounds like so much good drama, though, doesn't it?
Not for me.
I'm kidding.
Speaking of good drama, Nick is actually on the phone listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I am, unless he's hung up. Nick, are you there?
Hey, Taylor.
Hello. Hey.
How's it going?
Fine.
This is awkward.
Yeah, everything's fine.
You knew why they were fighting? And it was all because of you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Why did you feel like you had to lie to me?
I
feel like we had a good time. Like,
I just didn't want to involve you more than you already were involved because it was just so weird.
And Nick, don't you think that's a positive thing? I mean, like, for once she was trying to tamp down the drama instead of bring it up.
yeah, I guess. It's just still a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Suspicious?
What do you mean suspicious?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you guys met. Like, are you guys still texting at all? And, is it still happening?
No, we are not texting. No.
Snapchatting?
I do
Using that
none of the above.
Oh, okay.
And you were never texting with him, right? You were just a recipient.
Yeah, I in no way encouraged him.
Well, how can I know that you're telling the truth about all this? My buddy wouldn't just come on to you for no reason. Like, you would have had to have done something or encouraged it.
What?
Right?
Okay, we're talking about Dan. Of course he would. That guy's a pervert.
Dan is not a perv. I've known him for 15 years. We've been through a lot together. He can be a little wild, but he's definitely not a pervert in any way, and he's really faithful.
Think about it. The girlfriend was yelling at the boyfriend. If the girlfriend thought that Taylor was involved, she would also be yelling at Taylor.
Exactly. Thank you.
That's not part of a girl code?
No.
No.
It just seems the way it is. Whenever somebody cheats, they always blame the person who their significant other cheated on with.
Totally.
Like, their significant other had nothing to do with it. I agree there. She'd probably be yelling at Taylor more than her boyfriend. Dan the pervert or whatever his name is.
He's not a pervert.
If I showed you some of the things he's been texting me, you would say something different.
Oh, really?
Eggplant emoji.
So let me get this straight. You're saying you've never flirted with him. You've never encouraged him to keep texting you, and you guys have never hooked up or done anything? You're the innocent person in this whole thing?
Yes, that is what I'm telling you.
And Nick, it sounds like you're trying to pin her down and attack her for causing the drama.
It just is. Yeah, I've known Dan for so long. It just seems so weird that this would be happening. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it.
I am telling you the truth. Your friend is a creep. He's been texting me. His girlfriend got mad. I have nothing to do with it. I want to be completely out of it. I don't want to be involved.
Is that why you were so anxious to get out of the escape room?
Yes, I did not want to be around them. It was a mistake that I went there.
Not a total mistake, right?
Oh, there we go. The tune is changing.
All right, Nick's still in.
Hey, Taylor, would you like to go on a second date with Nick? We will pay for it.
I'm going to have to say no because the situation is just too weird right now, and I need to wait till everything blows over.
I don't know what this has to do with you and I. Their problems are their problems, and I think you and I should focus on us and see, what we could be. Because we did have a good time. You can't deny that.
I mean, we had a good time. I just can't. It's just too weird right now.
Taylor, I know there's all this drama going on between our friends, but I think there's something here, and that should be enough for us to go out again.
Yeah.
I think that means no.
It's just too weird.
I just think there could be something here.
I mean, really, it sounds like everything just boils down to this other couple fighting. Don't you think that will blow over eventually, and then you guys could go out?
I just still have to say no.
No for now, right?
Yes, no for now.
Okay.
So there's a chance at some point.
Maybe one day.
All right.
Oh,
Yay. I've never been so happy at the end of a second date.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text message at 78592 says, poor guy started sounding really desperate at the end. And he actually really did. If you missed today's second date update, Nick wanted to call this girl named Taylor. They went to an escape room. I guess it's a room where you try to get out of it with a bunch of friends or whatever. And he was like bonding with this girl. And then a couple of their friends got in a fight. And that's when things got awkward.
Yeah.
We got her on the phone and found out the reason she wasn't calling back was because they were fighting, their friends, because the dude in that relationship was texting her, who also happens to be one of his friends. I hope you're following along.
Yeah.
This is very awkward.
And so she thought it was very awkward to go out with him when his buddy, who is in a relationship, won't leave her alone.
Yeah.
She said that she still doesn't want to go out with him, but at the end of it, he was like, so maybe there's a chance someday? And she was like, fine, yeah, someday, sure.
Fine.
We can go out. And then he was like, sweet. So
Yes, small victory.
good. There's a little tiny victory in today's second date update. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. The dating world is a lot like playing a video game. Unless you have a cheat code, you're probably going to lose.
Wow. That's depressing.
You're going to spend hours and hours and hours in front of a game machine, pumping quarters into it and just watching it take and take and take.
Preach, brother.
And take everything that you have until you lose and walk away. And before you know it, you spent 4 years of your life trying to win this video game. It doesn't care one bit about you. And then you go back the next day and somebody else is there pressing its buttons.
Wow, that just got really...
Enough about me. We're talking
Depressing.
about Ronald, who's on the phone right now to do a second date update. And apparently he actually went on a date to a video game arcade, and that's why I bring it up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ronald, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Wow,
Good.
Ronald, I thought you were just a really, really sad man about the state of dating right now.
Yeah, that's kind of his issue. That's completely different than what I experienced.
Okay, good, good. There is hope out there for some people.
That's a Jubal flashback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your email said that you went out with a girl to a video game arcade. Before we get into that, how did you meet her?
I actually met her on a new dating application I was trying out. Friend told me about it.
A dating application.
Fancy.
Well, you guys would probably know it as an app. App is short for applications.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, all right, so you met her on this dating application. Did you guys talk a bunch before you went out, or did you just kind of meet and then go out?
We seemed to hit it off pretty good through the text. So, yeah, we went ahead and decided to meet up at an old school arcade venue. So we went in there and played some old school games like, Asteroids, and they had old ones. It was really fun. It was a really cool place.
Did you allow her to win, or did you destroy her?
Well, actually, I'm a little bit competitive, but, I didn't want to, freak her out or anything. So, yeah, I kind of let her win a little bit, but I don't know, it just started, eating away at me just slowly as the points were rising. I was like, oh, my God, this is terrible. I was like, I just felt like such a loser.
What? Okay, wait, slow down. One, why would you feel like a loser for not winning a video game?
I don't know, because I was looking around and everybody was, playing, and it was like the heavy competition thing started creeping in. There was a lot of couples there, and, most of the time the guy was winning. I was like, oh, my gosh, I'm like the only loser here that's losing to a female here.
So you actually, you were taking it seriously that you were losing. By the way, I guarantee none of those people were watching you if you felt like they were watching you.
You weren't there, man. They were absolutely watching me. They kept glancing over and kind of gesturing to each other. I saw one lady kind of nudge her boyfriend like, oh, my God, look at this. It's embarrassing.
You sound like an intense man.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little intense. I guess she thought so, too.
She thought so? Did she comment on it?
Yeah, she made a little comment. We were playing Pac-Man, and I'd almost tied us up, and I guess the controller kind of got stuck or something, and I couldn't swerve around a corner, and I got eaten. And in a momentary loss of judgment, I kicked the machine pretty hard.
Oh, dude!
What?
So you're freaking out on the machine. That's awesome.
I'll kill you.
Not only that, but it sounds like every time you're losing, you have something else to blame besides, I don't know, your own lack of skills.
No, the controller stuck. It wasn't my fault at all. It was one of those old school arcade games. Kids have been beating up on that machine all day.
Yeah, people. So the thing is, people kick those things, and then they get ruined.
Whatever, it wasn't that big a deal. I mean, it happened. She didn't seem absolutely freaked out by it.
Absolutely freaked out.
But the manager of the store actually was a little upset. He actually walked over and kind of scolded me like a little kid, which is a little embarrassing.
Oh, really?
Cool.
So wait, you went out to an arcade where you proceeded to get beat and then took it out on a machine, and you're wondering why this woman isn't calling you back?
Well, yeah, but I mean, hold on. It gets better. Trust me, it's going to get better. So,
Better in a good way or better like you ruined this date even more?
no. It was a good turnaround.
Okay, what happened?
So, we're sitting there playing, and she kind of laughed about the manager. Seemed to, kind of turn her on a little bit,
Oh, bad boy, huh?
Yeah.
Give her the bad boy thing, and I just played it off like whatever.
Yeah.
And, so next thing I know, we're actually behind one of the pinball machines making out.
Wait, what?
What?
Wow.
She made out with you behind a pinball machine?
Yeah, I guess it got her a little hot, just kind of being the defiant, rebellious type.
That'll happen, man. You know what I mean? When you say, screw the system, I'm going to kick this game if I want to. Who made the move to make out? You or her?
Well, I made the first move, duh. I mean, I'm a pretty badass guy.
Oh.
Sounds like
Wow.
it.
I don't go out too often, so, when I do, I go for the kill.
Okay.
We lock lips, the next thing you know, we're just like all up and down each other's throats. So.
Wow.
I really misjudged this whole story.
Nice make out in the arcade.
I'll let you know.
How did the date end after your romance in the arcade?
It ended pretty good, actually, on a good note, because the manager actually saw us again. He walked by to change out the quarters or whatever in a machine, and he saw us making out. And then he came up and told us that we had to get out of there. And I was like, f this place anyway. So I grabbed her hand and walked out the front door.
So he kicked you out because he saw you making out?
Right.
But you were making out in an arcade in midday.
I know, pretty badass, huh?
I think so. Ronald? Yeah. Well, why do you think she's not calling you back then if you guys had such a hot, steamy romance in the arcade?
Well, we got back to my place, and, the whole time we were pretty much, a lot of physical contact. It felt like...
Wow. It's still going. I thought you were done after the arcade.
No, I wasn't about to let the date end. I took it back to my place.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Right. I misjudged you completely at the beginning of this call.
I don't know what's happening.
You got swag.
So what happened back at your place then?
We pretty much picked up where we left off at the arcade, on a horizontal level.
You guys hooked up?
We didn't go all the way, but, we messed around quite a bit, and then at one point she just totally stopped on me, and I was kind of sitting there like, okay, got us all hot and bothered here, and then she's wanting to take off. I didn't quite understand, everything seemed like it was going really good. She was turned on. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Well, sometimes when a girl's around a guy like you, they can't trust themselves, so they got to get out of the situation,
That's what I'm talking about.
So maybe that was it. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since she left your place?
Quite a few times. I tried through the dating app twice, and, I let a couple days go by. I just started to call her cell phone number and still didn't get any answer.
Okay.
And do you want to date her, or do you just want to finish what you guys started?
Yeah, definitely.
Which
Yeah,
one?
definitely. What?
Well, both preferably.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
I appreciate it much.
Yeah, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Ronald is on the phone. And this isn't your grandma's Ronald. No, this Ronald is a certified badass. Kicking computer games and taking names. No respect for authority whatsoever. That's the Ronald we know. If you were just listening, we talked to Ronald about his first date with a girl named Julia. They went out, they went to an arcade. He got in trouble because he kicked one of the video games there, and the manager said, hey, don't kick our video games. And then he got up from that video game with his date and then pushed her against a pinball machine. They started making out, and then they got kicked out of the arcade for making out, but it didn't stop there. They went back to his house and even made out a little bit more on his bed before she just couldn't take anymore and had to leave. All right, Ronald, are you ready to give her a call and find out why she would stop the action?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not even going to guess on this one because I thought for sure it was because you were kind of a lunatic when it came to video games and she didn't like you, but she ended up back at your place, so I know nothing.
I know how to bring them home. What can I say?
Yeah, apparently you do, sir.
That's right, Ronald. Let's do this. Let's see why she wouldn't be calling you back, big dog.
I know you're just joking, but real life, I'm kind of a badass.
Okay.
I know. I'm not saying that you're not, Ronald. I just think that should be your theme song. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number.
Dial her up. Let's quit around. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, Ronald means business.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is Julia there?
Hi, this is she.
Hey, Julia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show?
Okay.
Nothing? Okay. Do you want to know why I'm calling you?
I would love to know.
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with a guy, and he emailed us seeing if we could get you on the phone.
Uh-oh.
Have you been on a lot of dates recently?
No, not too many. I mean, I feel like I do maybe 2 per week. I try not to overwhelm myself.
Okay. Well, this one was with a guy named Ronald, and you went to an arcade.
Yes.
All right.
I definitely remember that one.
You remember your date with Ronald?
Oh, I do.
All right. Well, Ronald emailed us because he thought you guys had a great time, but he says that you're not getting back to him, and he'd like to go out with you again. So he asked if we could maybe get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. He told us that the date went awesome. He even told us that you guys were making out and stuff, so it's kind of confusing.
Wow, that's private.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how Ronald is. Not a whole lot's private with Ronald, I feel like.
Oh, my gosh.
But you liked him, right? Like you were into the date, obviously.
I mean, he had this whole, like, tough guy facade going, and in a way I appreciated it because I thought, oh, like, he's trying to impress me, you know? I thought that was kind of cool.
Do you mean him getting kicked out of an arcade for kicking a machine and then making out with you?
Whoa, he told you guys everything.
Yeah, he did. You liked that, though.
That part, yes.
Really? It didn't make you feel like you were in junior high all over again and dating some teenager?
No, it felt, I don't know, it felt really risky and, like, fun and thrilling. So I thought, yeah, I'll go with it. It was fun.
Okay, so you enjoyed making out with him there, and did you enjoy the makeout session when you went back to his place?
Wait, why are you asking me? It sounds like he told you everything already.
He pretty much did. But the reason that we're confused is you were making out with him, and then you stopped and left.
Yeah, he had no idea. Like it was out of the blue.
So we're wondering why you don't want to go out with him again if you were, like, all into it.
Well, what he did was out of the blue.
What did he do?
It's really embarrassing for him, not me.
Okay.
I don't want to say it on the radio.
No, I definitely think you should.
If it's embarrassing for him, he's the one that set up this whole phone call. Like, he's the one that's putting your business out on the radio. So we've already talked to him, and he says he doesn't care. He just wants to know why you won't call him back.
Well, if you must know,
yes.
we were, we were really into it. Like, we were making out. It was good. It was fine. And then all of a sudden, he was touching my boobs, and he honked it and said, "Woohoo!"
Wait, what? Did you just say he honked your boob?
Yeah, only one of them. He honked my left boob and said, "Woohoo!"
Did he? Wait.
Was he trying to be funny?
I don't know. It's almost like he didn't even know he did it. He didn't acknowledge it.
He didn't call attention to the fact that he said woohoo.
No, and I mean that's so I stopped because I thought, okay, he's throwing in a joke while we're getting hot and heavy, which I think is lame. But I was like, whatever. He's just trying to be funny. It's okay. But he definitely was not joking, and just continued. Like, he didn't miss a beat. Like, I don't know if he knew he did it.
But it's like, I mean, to be kind of on his side, he has one bad moment in a long, sounds like, makeout session. You couldn't get past a little boob honk?
I mean, a honk is one thing, but going woohoo along with it, that just kind of put me over.
I could see how that would kill the mood. That would have been followed up by a yippee if you'd have let him do other things, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, he's got like a list of these little celebratory chants that he does. I don't want to stick around for the night.
Okay, so that's when you stopped and took off?
Right.
Oh, the bad boy wasn't so bad anymore.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you tell him that was a turnoff to you?
Because he seemed so oblivious to it that I thought, let me just run now.
Yeah, why waste the time and have a conversation?
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was like, this is a first date. I'm just going to stop now and then never talk to him again.
Okay, well, I do have bad news for you then, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to have at least one more conversation with you.
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Ronald, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, but you're exaggerating a little bit. I mean, I grabbed it, but I didn't say woo-hoo. The most I said was woo.
It doesn't matter if you said woo or woo-hoo. It's just strange to hear those noises while we're in the middle of something like that. This isn't a sport where you're going to win something.
So what? I like to spice things up. It was my natural reaction, I was going for it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of agree with Ronald.
Really?
Julie, yeah, I don't know. It takes a while for two people to learn their likes and dislikes in the romantic sense, and I don't think you gave them a shot. You don't like one thing and you turn them down?
I mean, maybe we're just different. If you would have had Ronald making out with you, honk your boob, yell woohoo, would you have gone on a second date with him?
There's a lot of reasons that I wouldn't have gone out with Ronald to begin with. But if I got to a point where he's honking my boob and I didn't like it, I mean, I would have told him and we probably would have continued making out. I don't know.
If he said woohoo in the middle of, yeah, right.
It's an excited thing. It's not like he was disappointed.
Yeah, but he sounds like a Simpsons character.
Woo!
Like you guys are making fun of it, but she was into it at the time, She was moaning, like, So, yeah, I went for it.
Wow.
That wasn't moaning. That was me trying to hold back my vomit.
Okay.
Whatever. You liked it.
Chemistry is
All
good
right.
here.
Well, Julia, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out on a second date with Ronald? We will pay for it.
I'm going to go with no.
Oh,
No?
that's so weird.
Really? Maybe you grab your butt and get a Zoiks out of the whole deal.
Oh, gosh. Definitely not. I really don't want to feel like I'm on an episode of Mickey Mouse.
All right. Well, thank you for talking to us and being honest with us about your date. I appreciate that, Julia.
Sure, thank you.
You're welcome. And Ronald, I'm sorry, no second date for you.
That's all right. I can honk on somebody else.
Oh, wow.
All right. Get after it then, Ronnie.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm going to text in at 78592 that says, I'm definitely over my quota today for hearing the term honk my boob. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Ronnie, as I like to call him, is a badass.
Yeah, he is.
And he wanted to call a girl named Julia who wasn't calling him back after their date. They went to an arcade, and Ronald talked about how cool he was when he got upset at playing Pac-Man and then kicked the machine. And the owner of the place came over and said, hey, please don't do that. And then he was like, dude, I was just showing her that I didn't care about anything. I don't care about authority. And then he pushed her up against the machine and started making out with her, which she liked. Yeah. And then they got kicked out of the place, basically. And he was like, dude, she was totally into me because I'm a badass. Well, it turns out she wasn't calling him back because when they got back to his place, they were messing around a little bit. And then he got to second base, and he honked her boob, and then went, woo, woo. Like, actually said woohoo, and that turned her off. Then she left and decided she doesn't want to see him again.
It all sounds like a story from junior high. From the arcade game, like,
I'm surprised you didn't just
Rebel to the boob honk.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that was the thing that pushed her over. Like, there were so many things prior to that could have done the job.
Right? As soon as he starts to, like, get angry at a video game and start beating the crap out of it, you're like, all right, this guy is a little weird.
Red flag.
Somebody texted in 78592 and said, thanks to Ronald, I have a new signature move whenever I touch a girl's boob. Woo!
Yeah, I think that it didn't work out for him. So you may want to take that into consideration before you pick it up as your signature move.
Somebody else said, I dated a guy who honked my boobs all the time like that.
I had one.
And now we're getting married in 3 weeks.
Really?
So it also could work out for you.
You know?
It just depends on what you're into.
Yeah.
Remember,
honking.
if
There's
you want
something for everybody.
to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Somebody said, I just honked my girl's boobs because we're listening to you guys right now. Yeah. If you're with your girlfriend right now, just reach over. If you're carpooling to work or whatever, just honk her
Or
boob.
vice versa, girls. Reach
Honk
over
him
to
back.
your man, honk
There's a
him.
place you can honk too. Why not everybody do that in traffic right now? Honk each other.
Hey, and if you're by yourself or you're in carpool,
Honk yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, no way to get closer to your your coworkers than to
Honk each other and then honk the horn to let the people next to you know that you're honking each other. Everybody just get one big good honking on a part of your friend's body right now.
I love a
to
good
celebrate.
honk fest. No. Yeah, man.
All right, speaking of a honk fest, Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.